long weekend for myself. I know. I probably should have been back Monday, but there were just things to do. How's everyone doing? It's skirmish weekend, right? And I know I just had that skirmish stream where I was putting all that time into Levia, but unfortunately I didn't get to go to any skirmishes last weekend. Kind of sad about that, honestly. I really wanted to head out to one. I think the only one I really could have swung last weekend was a draft anyway, but it just didn't work out. There was a festival in town, and it was nice to spend some time with Woman Sant. So we just did that locally. No flesh and blood for me last weekend, but hopefully other people did well with their skirmishes, their Levia decks, yada yada. We did actually get a Levia win. We actually got a Levia win on the board, not just in draft, but in a constructed skirmish, or a blitz skirmish rather, by the one and only Vasilis Kirlis from Greece. He won a skirmish with a Hellhammer full aggro Levia list, which makes a lot of sense for blitz. It's pretty cool. But I was playing some games with it, and I felt like I was playing like crap, so we're gonna save that stream for probably Friday or something. But it is a very interesting list, so we'll be doing that later. But for now, there's another deck that's pretty exciting, which is Vynnset in Blitz, played by none other than Yuanji Li of Calling Krakow fame, where he flew all the way out there with a Viscera deck and won every game before turn 4, they even say. And now he's done almost the same thing with the new Runeblade in Blitz, taking Vynnset to first place at this Battle Hardened last weekend. It was incredible. It was really fun to watch. I've never been this invested in watching Flesh and Blood as I was this past weekend. And I think the main difference on that is, well, not only having friends that you are rooting for, but like having teammates where it's like, you know, just beneficial across the board. Like if he wins, it's good for the brand, it's good for the team, you know, morale boost. It's good for him personally because like I know he just last minute bought that ticket on a whim and like probably shouldn't have. Like I know all the background on like what went into him being there, and actually pulling it off was fantastic. So Yuanji Li, congratulations. He won the Blitz Battle Hardened on Vynnset. Mind you, this was not with the current skirmish rules. So the deck doesn't exactly translate one-to-one into like the skirmish format right now with a little bit of sideboarding, but I think that probably only makes it better. We can take a look at it real quick. Although I am no expert, you know? No expert. But this was Yuanji's Vynnset list. And what's funny, he legitimately built this like 3 minutes before the tournament. He was flip-flopping on what hero to play and decided that Vynnset could probably like spook some people, that it was new enough, and that the list that we had in CC was like good enough that it could scale down to Blitz and he could do decently. And sure enough, the man freaking did it. I believe he was X2 going into top 8 and then won the whole thing. So what is that, like 8-2 for the deck? Something like that at the event. Pretty good for a brand new hero, right? But what would change, right, if you looked at this for the skirmish season, is just where these equipments go. Do they need to be in? Could they be a little bit more like sideboard flexy, the way that skirmish season is allowing? I don't know, but I did ask Yuanji if he wants to join the stream after he wakes up. So he might hop in later and do some updates or coaching for us, right? But it was a very cool experience to watch. The list itself, we can just take a quick look at it here. We're going to be doing like a proper deck tech on the Runaways channel, so stay tuned for that because more will come. More will come for this deck. Team Runaways is apparently all about Vynnset. Why every player winning? Why every player I heard winning deck that were... Okay, hold up. Why every player winning... Wait, shoot, I can't read. Why every winning player I heard winning have deck that were built in rush time? Oh, I see. Oh my god. Sorry, I can't read it because there's like an emote that hovers over the first text in the box. So there's like a giant heart hovering over your text. That's nothing about how you wrote it. It's just how it appears on my screen. Well, I think part of it is maybe you've just got like so many good ideas that at the last minute you just got to commit to something, and there's all this excitement of like, you know, well, I've got something to prove. Like, I don't feel like my deck is perfect, so if I lose, then it doesn't land on me so hard. Maybe that's the difference of like, you know, okay, well, you know what? This was an experiment. The loss is fine. no problem, bounce back. Like, we're just here to experiment and have fun. There's no way someone who builds a deck in like the last 3 minutes of an event feels like they have the best deck in the room. You might think it's a pretty decent deck. You might think you're on the right path. But there's definitely a difference of like someone who walks in, they're like, this is my deck. I've had 50 reps like last night alone on Talishar. I'm ready. I'm going to just win this whole thing. Versus someone who's like, let's see what happens. But if you're a very good player in like the let's see what happens category, then maybe that's a bit of an advantage gained, you know, because then you're not kicking yourself for like, oh, I've played this matchup a billion times. Like, I know what I did wrong. There's more of a like on the floor learning process, which, hey, Yuanji's also just pretty unique in that category. He plays short games very, very well. And so he's also just in his environment, right? But it was really fun watch. If you haven't seen the event itself, it was on the Realm Gaming Network, which, I mean, I think at this point everyone knows the Realm. The Realm puts on fantastic tournaments. You know, they're an independent TO that just puts up the best prize pools you've ever seen. They sponsor 3 floating, and they've done a couple streams now that I don't think were on YouTube yet. I think this was the first time they tried doing YouTube. Normally they stream on Twitch, but it's a very smart move to move over to YouTube. Very smart move. The Flesh and Blood audience does not like casually browse Twitch is the problem. And it's very hard for discoverability on Twitch because there's no Flesh and Blood channel, right? Or like category, right? So smart move by the Realm. So this was their first event and they did back-to-back. They streamed the 5K where Yuanji also made top 4. So honestly, just a great weekend for our boy. He spent like $200 on the plane ticket, like $100 on the hotel, and then cashed out top 4 at the 5K and winning the freaking Battle Hardened. So well done. No, Nicholas, it's not your bad English. Like legitimately, here, I'll show you. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when I'm trying to read chat. There's like this emote I can't get rid of. So when your first message pops up, right, it looks like this. There's just like an emote thing in the way. And it was even worse than that. It was like directly right here. Anyway, I don't know how to get rid of it. But yeah, Realm Gaming put on a really great show this weekend. Shout out to the team. Shout out to 3 Floating. You know, they put a lot of work into trying to help them get some of the graphics and overlays and stuff working for this event. But it was a really fun stream to watch. I tuned in for probably like 90% of it all weekend. And I mean, great stories across the board. I love Majin Bey. I love Majin Bey. He is, first of all, a Legends of Runeterra streamer. If you don't know, that game, it's like the League of Legends digital card game. I played a lot of it during COVID, so not like deeply entrenched in the game or anything, but when I started picking it up casually, Majin had just won like some giant event. I forget what it was, like some regional tournament or something. So he was a pretty big streamer at the time. So I was watching him, and he just became like my daily routine of like, oh, I'm, you know, doing like my UX courses, like Majin is in the background, and like that's just my day for like a year. And then all of a sudden, I think it was at the first Nationals in Orlando. His name is Caleb Van Patten, right? My name is Vynnset. And so we're doing the players meeting, right? And in this room of like hundreds and hundreds of people, they seat you by name. And we were directly next to each other. Ethan Vynnset, Caleb Van Patten. And I like couldn't quite remember what I knew him from. It's like, man, you kind of look familiar. I don't know. And at this point, I think he like vaguely knew me as well, like just light Levi content, right? We didn't really know each other. And then eventually in a side event at the same Nationals, like way later in the weekend, you know, like last side event on a Sunday, whatever it was, we're playing in some CC side event. And we had a great game where I let him take these backsies and fix a lethal play, which was a good look, first of all. If I was a dick about it, I was like, no way, man. Like, you missed your opportunity. Like, you know, damage, blah, blah, blah. No, I was like, oh, absolutely. Yeah, like, we missed the arcane. Let's go back. And then I just straight died. But, like, whatever. You know, I'm not trying to, like, win because he forgot arcane damage. I think it was, like, a Sonata specifically that he forgot to deal damage from. And we went back. I fixed it. And I just straight died. Anyway, good interaction, though. And we started talking, and I realized, like, holy moly, he is this guy. He is Majin Bey. And he's like, oh, you are Mansant. You are the Levi guy. And then that kind of spurred this pretty good friendship, actually. when we were in Lille, we went and spent like all night together, having drinks, eating food. We've hung out at like every big event. Not like close friends. I don't message him, but he's like a flesh and blood friend now, which is so cool. Because I knew this guy for, it was like the parasocials kicking in. I knew this guy for like, watched this guy for like a year during COVID when I was playing Runeterra. He was like the only streamer I watched. And now here we are, fab friends. Oh, this game's so cool. Anyway, all this to say, I was very proud to watch him as well win the 5K on day one. He went all the way through on this really interesting Icelander list. He's actually not running Ice Eternal. I'm not like too entrenched in Icelander to know why that's so crazy. I mean, obviously it messes up with like some late game plays into any like Frost-X matchup, but he's on a unique Icelander. It's a bit of a build we haven't seen before. He's running like Fate for Scenes. He wasn't running the Ice Eternals like I mentioned, and he took down the whole thing. He did it. So like, well freaking done, Majin. It was a really fun tournament series to watch. Both days, this was day 1 CC, and then day 2 was the Blitz Battle Hardened that Yuanji won. And the finals was actually so funny. We were doing like a watch party. All the Team Runaways was in a chat, like watching this game, and we were dooming and glooming. I mean, this looked bad for so long because Chain is a pretty tough matchup for Vynnset because the armor's so good. Like Vynnset needs to prey on the fact that like one turn you take all their armor, and still leak. The next turn you like hit him face, and the next turn you kill him. It's a very fast game plan, but Chain can tank so much of it because of the armor suite that you really don't have like an advantage going into that, because normally Runeblade would have an advantage. So obviously it doesn't line up well. So we're dooming and glooming a little bit, but as the game goes on, the Chain player just like straight misses lethal, I believe, on this turn, and all of us who were watching just went crazy. I mean, truly, the chat was like, I don't know, 10 of us on Team Runaways just freaking out, right? Freaking out. And it was a bit sad for Steven, obviously. But what he misses here is that this in Arsenal is an invert existence. Steven right now has an invert existence in Arsenal, right? Yuanji is at 3 with no arcane barrier. So if Steven just survives this turn, right? Or sorry, not this turn, the last turn. Yes, it was this turn, right? Here we go. Yeah. So on this exact turn, right? Yuanji's still at 3 with no resources to pay for AB, right? It was kind of a similar situation. He still is Dyadic, but no resources to pay for AB. Yuanji's at 3. Steven's at 2. He's got an invert existence in Arsenal. If he uses the invert existence, he can banish an attack with Blood Debt and a non-attack that deals 2 arcane to Yuanji, and then Yuanji takes 1 Blood Debt from the attack, and Steven just wins. Like, instantly. Like, he had game on this turn. He had it. Instead, he just misses that fact, I guess, and then on the final turn... he misses the window because one of the damage points he needs to deal is with the Blood Debt tick, right? He can't just deal 3 with the invert alone. It has to be the 2, then the 1 on the Blood Debt tick. So by waiting a turn cycle to do it, he just straight dies because he has no arcane barrier into Yuanji's play. So it was like a roller coaster of a final. Everyone was freaking out in chat. We were spamming the chat, to hype up Yuanji. Obviously, spam this eggplant to summon a rune chant. Not the best spam, but eggplant, rune chant, they rhyme enough, right? Anyway, it was a fun watch. Congrats to Yuanji for taking it down, and thank you to The Realm for streaming, because I truly tuned in, I think, all weekend. It was awesome. Oh, and this was super cool. Flake had his ad in here, and I was in, like, half the ad. Which was funny, because I was on his most recent episode, so if you haven't seen that yet, we did a great podcast, Flake and I together. Anyway. That's it for the intro rambles. We're going to take a look at actually playing the Vynnset Blitz deck. And this is a bit icky, probably. You know me and Runeblades. I normally can't swing it. But I've never played Vynnset before. Never ever. And Vynnset's also new and fresh, and at least in CC, obviously not as powerful as Viserai or Briar. She's definitely like the lowest tier of Runeblade right now. In Blitz, maybe that looks pretty different. Honestly, it looks pretty different. But we can't put her in the category of so disgusting that the moment I touch her, I need to go take a shower, which is what it's like with Viserai or Briar. So we'll play her today, and we'll see what happens. Am I a fan of Runeblade? God, no. 0%. 0%. It's mostly just a hate of Viserai that I have festering inside of me that I just cannot get over. That's mainly what it is. I have never had less fun in Flesh and Blood than when Viserai just draws their Majestics and combos damage that you just cannot beat no matter what you do. And it's worse into Leviathan specifically as well, because pitching into AB slows down your graveyard fill so that you can't even play the game as aggressively as you want to, right? So the matchup is like pretty doomed if they just draw cards, because you just can't interact with those cards. It's really great and fun. Love it. At least when Kano kills you, it's fun because you get to watch someone take like 30 game actions and the grimace of like, oh, that wasn't quite the banish they thought, or oh my god, that was the Kano flip they were looking for. At least there's like true enjoyment going on that you can project yourself into a little bit and just at least enjoy the fun they're having. I don't mind that. But I don't think Viserai players, at least the ones I play against, even have fun when they're dropping the damage they deal, because it's mostly apologetic of like, oh my god, like, sorry, I just kind of drew. You see this card had an M on it. You see this card also had an M on it. You see this card also had an M on it. Oh yeah, I just kind of drew all those. Sorry. It's very uninteresting to me. Anyway, Briar is okay. Briar is not in the same vein at all. She's totally fine. My qualms with Briar come from the old days when she really was nuts, of just questionable design choices across the board with Briar. Of why wasn't Rosetta an elemental sword? I still have that question. I think most people do. But no, she's not in the same camp. For me, it's like Viserai is like a deep hate. And then Chain was also very close. Chain is still there in Blitz. At least he's gone in CC. Briar's like somewhere in the middle. She's passable. And then you've got Vynnset, which I don't know. I don't know where I land with Vynnset. Playing her in CC has felt fine. I like that game. It's pretty interactive. Doesn't feel super blowouty, especially since a lot of their unfair damage comes from at least kind of the pummel build that's out there, and Levi has pretty decent play into that with Flesh Bag. So, a little biased as always. It's a Levi POV after all. What did Viserai ever do to me? Too many things. He's dealt so many increments of 1 with those purple discs. So many. Just so many, Raven Shadow. Too many to count. But the problem is they're not really 1 at a time, are they? It's like 50 in a turn. Just saying. Just saying. Tested your new old Levi Blitz deck. Feels great. Yo, Elias. Love to hear it. What a weird one, huh? That deck is like so old. That deck is just like the original Blitz deck from that best of 3 series with like 3 cards different. And it's actually still so okay. So okay. You miss the good old days of Skeletor combo? Actually, I preferred that version of Viserai. Because that Viserai played... Well, okay. For Levi, it was also Doom and Gloom. For the Levi POV specifically, that matchup was worse than it currently is. So now we're going a little bit off the script here. But just in terms of like playstyles within Flesh and Blood, it's probably too powerful to ever exist again. But it was very unique. And I enjoyed piloting that deck more than I've ever enjoyed any other Runeblade deck. It felt like, you couldn't just do nothing. You literally couldn't just do, block 12, pass, I'll kill you at some point. You had to actually use your life as a resource to generate rune chance and like find the tipping point where you could go off. And that was like a very interesting balance. Even slow Viserai decks now don't play that exact same way. And so as a game plan overall, I do miss that playstyle. I thought it was interesting. That was like my go-to side event deck. I would just play combo Vis. And it was also really cool because you didn't have to play combo. You could just play more aggro if you were into like an illusionist or something. And that was a really cool adaptability. And adaptability of playstyles is like what I love about Flesh and Blood. When a deck can pivot and play multiple ways is very cool. And that Viserai deck played that way, so kudos to that build. Kudos to that build. Still miserable for Levia. But am I happy that it doesn't exist anymore? I guess. It now means all the Viserai decks play the same. And the way they play is like super boring to me, so I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? This is not a Viserai channel. My friend has been testing Vynnset and can get 23, 26 damage turns depending on the setup. Otherwise, it's a solid 2 attacks turn in CC. Oh yeah, hey, but even when you can pull off the 2 attacks turn, that is quite good. I mean, that's the like floor of Vynnset is just okay. Well, the absolute floor is draw no attacks, their turn passes. But generally, you're looking to at least 1 card 8. It's like kind of where she lives, which is a pretty decent floor for a deck. Not bad. So when you can actually fit in like the 2 attack turns, feels quite nice. When you get the disruption level, like pummel in there, quite nice. She scales very interestingly, and it'll be cool to play her. I just don't know. I think this list is pretty much built to win in like 3 turns. Let's just give it a go. Let's just jump in. We probably won't get the depth of a CC game out of Blitz, but it'll still be interesting, won't it? All right, we've got Bravo. I'm pretty sure this is a tough matchup because Vynnset is prone to fatigue. Maybe that's not the case in Blitz, you know? If it was like hardcore Yoji, probably tougher. But since it's Bravo, they're probably not running the life gain cards. You know, they only start at 20, not 22. Yeah, okay, here's another problem. I have no idea about sideboarding choices. What's going on here? Zero idea. Maybe we'll just run it like this. Can't choose a different arm slot anyway. Creepers, if I can get like 2 uses out of it, seems pretty dope. I don't quite know what Sutcliffe's would be for anyway. Carrying Us feels like a lose condition, and this is just an AB piece. Alright, alright. I'm in. Choose a card. Well, we can pretty clearly get to 2 rune chants at minimum next turn. Without Grasp, I can't just even go like banish widespread, make a rune chant arsenal. Feels a little tricky, right? A little tricky to get to 3. So let's just banish the Deathly Wail. Oh, throws already. Promise, these are throws already. Banishes it, because I have no actual thought processes here. We're just making it up. But you know what? That's basically what Yuanji did. He made the deck 3 minutes before the tournament. Does this deck actually want to go first? It depends if we're running multiple copies. Okay, yeah, 2, yeah. So probably opening with those is strong enough. It's always go first. Oh boy, it's crippling. Crippling off the bat. Not dominated. Good for us, I think. Okay, so how do these hands play? Hold up. Gotta put my thinking cap on real quick. So ideally, the start of my turn, I can... Well, I guess I end up banishing a widespread for next turn, which is kind of odd. Well, no. Okay, hold up. My turn is banish widespread, play Mauvrion, Runegate Deathly Wail into pitch widespread from hand, so I can block with the Dread and armor to ignore the crippling, right? Is that how you play these hands? Could be wrong. It'd be giving up a lot of armor on an undominated crippling. That's probably wrong. It could be okay just to do this. Banish the widespread. The turn then just becomes Mauvrion Sky's Deathly Wail, Flail, Arsenal to Mauvrion. That can't be too bad. That can't be too bad, right? Or do I not care about arsenaling the blue Mauvrion? I think I do. Damn it, I do. Okay, banish widespread. Mavrian. Rune... How do I play out the rune gate? Oh shoot, wait, this one costs 3! Oh no! I thought this one cost 2 as well. Oh no, oh, we've thrown. We've thrown. I thought this one cost 2. No, it's the other red one that costs 2. Which one is it? This one! Oh god. Oh, not like this. Oh, the turns are... The game's butchered. The game's butchered. What have I done? What have I done? Damn, I gotta burn Quillhand now to save me from this horrible spot I put myself in. Whew! That ain't fun. What a waste. What a sad, sad waste. Actually, you're right, Reginald. Clean. We're sticking to the thumbnail. We're committed. That was a clean play. It's planned. You know what? It's okay. I want them to have an off turn here. It's part of the plan. I still make 1 rune chant because of flail. Because I dealt damage to myself, you know? OP. Wait, 2 rune chants? How did that happen? Did he take 1? Oh, he did take 1! Let's go! Alright, alright. This was part of the plan. This was the plan. Okay, so I can banish Putrid Stirrings. Alright, I think I have a good turn. I think I have a good turn. Legitimately. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Banish Putrid Stirrings. Pay attention. Pay attention here. I go Putrid. I can go Putrid, Mavrian Skies, Widespread. Into Widespread. Right? Right? Yeah, absolutely. If I pay 1, then his arsenal blows up. If I pay 1, his arsenal blows up, but he's also going to just take damage, absolutely, right? So I don't need to pay life. Don't need to do it. Alright, we got this. Nah. It's too much damage. Oh! Now I get it. Look at this. 5-card plays. That's what we needed. What does this card do? Destroy Ornate Tessin. Put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck if you draw a card. Okay, not bad. You get a brick hand, I guess. If you get a brick hand. Oh, buddy. You don't even know what's coming, do you? Watch this. This is big. Because it's the same chain, right? And this isn't contextual on rune getting. It's just when the combat chain closes. Oh. Wait, actually, did I want to pay a life just for widespread? Do I get a rune chant if a blood debt banishes, or is it just off Vynnset? No, just off Vynnset. I don't think I needed to pay. Alright, baby. Well, that was a good play around the widespread, to be fair. Good job, opponent. Banishing a sync. Cool. Well, this seems like a I slow down turn. Absolutely. Yeah, there's no way for me to, like, launch into a bunch of rune chants. I can't just read the runes and then spellbound. I have to have attacked with something. A little weird. I almost wonder if I burn this for the rune chant and then play read the runes. That can't be right. I'm just going to read the runes. Put the pummel in arsenal. We're good. We're good. Yeah, but rough off turn. You know, I feel like that was where I should have used Vexing if I didn't punt it early, because I suck. I'm sure there's a way to not use Vexing there. I just paid 0 attention to the fact that that one cost 3. Was that turn you used Fan? I don't think so. I mean, I'd only be fishing for What? I'd have to dig for a lot, right, at that point? I'd only have one rune chant. I could pay to make envelope, make another, but then that's pitching like a red, right? So it'd have to be somehow pitch into Tessin, like hope I find a 2-cost. And there's only 3 2-costs in the deck. I think is the only thing that would have worked there. Alright, so it could be a pummel. I'm not dead to the pummel, but I'm dead to blood debt. So I need to block with at least one piece of gear to not die to the blood debt tick. Kind of get ahead of things, you know? My turn is banish the widespread. Play out the oath. Come in with the widespread. Pummel with the floating here. Arsenal envelope? Like, is that what's happening? So maybe I can just block with envelope. Although envelope seems pretty good. To make sure I don't have an off turn next turn. Right? Right. I think I need to block with at least one. For the pummel's sake. Pummel and blood debt. Can't you crown the pummel and go for a creeper's play? To play out both? But I would need 3 rune chants on the Deathly Will. Because the widespread would come out first, right? Puts me at 5 rune chants. Later in the turn I can envelope. That only puts me at 1. I don't quite think that works unless I play out the... Let me put out a sorry. I'm thinking. If I play the Deathly Will first, is that the workaround here? Because that would in theory create 2. This makes 3. Well, it's only 3. Widespread is 4. I don't think that works, right? Block with envelope, banish annihilation, play incantation. Alright, just go ahead, block with envelope then. Well, it plays around pummel to hold it in hand, is the other thing though. I think I do need to hold it in hand. Because if this is pummel, then that's my discard. Alright, I'm in. Alright, not even pummel. We're good. Alright, I think I always need to drop this, right? If I see this, I have to play it. So this does have to happen. Puts me at the 2 floating to then play out the widespread. Very clearly a pummel here, so you should probably just block with every card in hand, but it still lands 4, and I get a new arsenal. That's pretty decent for next turn. Yo, what's up, gamer? You don't have to banish a blood deck card with Vynnset's ability to get a rune chant. You usually want to, but I don't have to. Oh, as in, if I don't want to take up my blood debt, basically? Like, I could just banish the envelope, get a rune chant? I see. Yeah, so since they're going for full blackout, the widespread ability doesn't look great. Oh, wait a second. What is this? An unmovable? They're overpitching into a unmovable. Okay. Interesting. Arsenal envelope, we've got a rune blood. We're pretty healthy. I think this looks okay. Looks okay. We've only dealt 9 though, but their armor is ticking down. They're off arsenal. This could be a pretty decent window. What does our hand do? Our hand in theory could spellbound something, right? That's what we should probably look for. Because I can spellbound out the envelope. So I want to lead with a 2 cost, so I can go ahead and play that out. So the Phantom Wraith would make sense. I come out with Phantom Wraith. Then I spellbound creepers in the envelope. I make another rune chant, gain go again, give +2. And then I can play from hand the Deathly Whale, I guess. That seems okay. No. We say envelope at Team Runaways. Envelope. If I'm part of Team Runaways, I have to say envelope, apparently. I think that play makes the most sense. The other option is... Well, actually, no. That play doesn't make the most sense. Oh, wait, yes, it does. Yes, it does. I can't lead with envelope because I need the Spellbound Creepers for the go again. Okay. I gotta do this. Yes. Should I play from hand first? Probably never, right? That breaks the rune chance. Then what the hell goes... What the hell comes next? Actually, I wonder if I should play Dread Triptych, actually, as the second attack. Is that ever the play? Probably not. I want the rune chance, right? Like, I should just throw the Deathly Whale. Well, this is rune chance, too. Hold up. If I've played a non-attack, correct. If I've dealt Arcane, correct. If it hits, correct. Oh, interesting. Could be 3. Let's see what he does. Thank you for the awesome playmat. It just arrived in the Netherlands. Yes! Oh, that's so good to hear. I always get so worried about the international stuff. That is good to hear. Yeah, it's never widespread, though. So we can go ahead and pitch that. Do I actually want to pay life? Oh, actually, I could never do the Dread Triptych anyway. Oh, never mind. I couldn't. Do I want to pay a life? The 1 life is going to help me trigger the Deathly Whale. The Deathly Whale already is basically generating at least 1 rune chant. 1 next turn and 1 from Banish. No, I don't need to pay. Don't need to pay. Yeah, it did cost too much for Dread. I didn't count for the fact that Envelope actually cost 1 as well. In my head, I'm just paying for Creepers, but that's not true. I'm paying for Creepers and Envelope. Take me home, Vynnset. Take me home. You can do it, girl. I mean, luckily this deck is running some hands that don't block in a situation like this. You know, if it's another like blue plus unmovable, if it's like the pummels, damage actually could leak or eat more equipment, which is cool. Whale from hand. Creepers. Whale from hand, okay, as the first play. Creepers in envelope. Pay for Vynnset so that there's 2 rune chants. Oh, that is... Well, no, that still wouldn't be enough. Deathly Whale is 3. Deathly Whale is 3, though. That's only 2 rune chants. Envelope and then the Vynnset pay would make 2. Because we didn't know he's not blocking rune chants there. Okay, what do we talk about? Okay, so we're eating armor in a situation where if he had the right blocks, didn't have to. Oh, envelope only counts the rune gate? Oh, okay. Good point. Yeah. So swap it. Yeah, because 2 rune chance to play the Phantom Wraith second. That makes total sense. Good point. Alright, 2 damage lost. Good point. Yeah, because the 2 cost would be in Banish. We're not talking about the Deathly Whale. Okay, I get it. Alright. I think I can still just pull this Deathly Whale, right? I don't know if I want to actually keep, like, this 1 Blood Debt stuck. You know? Maybe it's just a, like, banish Oath of the Arknight angle. Play Runeblood. Runegate out the Deathly Well Arsenal Shadow Puppetry for, like, the kill next turn. I kind of like that better. No, this is what I want in Arsenal, right? Absolutely want this in Arsenal. Or no, oh no, I need 3 rune chants. That's right, I need 3 rune chants still. So I have to play the Oath. Oh, yep. I have to play the Oath. Okay. We're there. So then don't I want to banish the Runeblood? Because this is like going to be too slow for how the rest of the game plays. I get 3? Isn't this the one from Runeblood? Oh, Runeblood hasn't ticked down yet. Ah, yes. Okay. Now I'm banishing Oath then. You guys are crazy. I thought the one from Runeblood already ticked down. I don't know where the other one came from. Okay. I want Shadow Puppetry for the kill turn next turn. We're getting there. We've got like a big Runeblood tick coming up. It's gonna happen. Oh, we ate another piece of armor? See, this is good. This was a bad turn. This is like our off turn, and we still ate a piece of armor. I'll take this. Okay. So we do have the double attack hand. Yeah, seems pretty good. Although a sigil is rough. Okay. Shadow Puppetry, Runegate in, Deathly Wail. Then drop Widespread? Well, actually, it could be an option of just, read the runes instead. To try to go for Oblivion? Interesting. This hand makes Oblivion, but I do nothing with the turn. It would just be play out, read the runes, cast Oblivion. That's it. That's the turn. What are people saying in chat? Play Wail from Puppetry. Yes. Shadow Puppetry, Wail, then Widespread is what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. We'll just do this. Pay life on Vynnset. I think now it makes sense because there's exactly 3 rune chants. So we're going to make him pitch inefficient and then trigger both of these effects. So yes, I am going to pay. Then Deathly Wail. Yeah, no creepers. There's no ability to pay for Vynnset last turn, but that kind of might have been the difference. Just pay for Vynnset somewhere so that the creepers stick around. Flash in the read the runes, cast Oblivion. Oh, leaks. We got leaks. This in Arsenal is pretty bad, right? Do I just ornate Tessin? No. No. We got a Phantom Wraith in there. I think, well, this in Arsenal I can at least crown away, I guess. I can crown it. Oops. Alright, do I want to ornate Tessin for any reason. I don't think so. I think I can probably just... I don't think I really want to banish this blue Deathly Whale. So maybe it's just banish blue envelope. That doesn't really break the turn cycle, though. Not really. Huh. Mavrian, play whale, envelope. Oh, this is a 2-cost, isn't it? Oh, that is true. Mavrian, whale. Oh, I can actually play envelope first. No, I don't want to. Mavrian, whale. In theory, he takes 1 damage because 4 rune chants are coming in. So I can close the chain, make a rune chant, envelope makes a rune chant. That's risky though, isn't it? If it doesn't make a rune chant. We'll go for it. I'm in. I'm in, damn it. Yeah, it is 4 rune chants. They're at 5. I think they let this happen. You're right. This is also a hit effect, so like in theory 2 cards go here, which is pretty important. We got this. We got this. Big brain. And still have the life threshold to be able to maybe just like pay into 1 and kill him. It depends. If they block, just read. Good point. Great point. Yep, if they block, just read and arsenal the red envelope. Seems good. Seems like we got options. And they are on a lot of 2 blocks still, so things can get icky on their blocking hands. All right, rune chant hit. We're in. Rune chant hit. Oh. Good call, chat. Good call. Look at this. If they take even 1 more, though, they die. They just die to envelope. Unless it's a sigil. My god. Imagine. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can I say, do you want to undo? No. Maybe they're playing around pummel? What do they think is happening here? If I pay 1 to Vynnset, it guarantees kills them, but they're just dead anyway, right? So, like, I just don't need to. Nah, no flex. I don't need to, man. Yeah, they were scared of pummel, but, like, that line loses to a lot. You know, like, even if I have another attack in hand, they just lose. Like, attack in hand, they lose. Or attack in arsenal, right? Same thing. I think what they're playing around there is the pummel, but then all that beats is, like, if I flail, they can block with that 1 card. That's all it. That's all they can do. That's it. All right, cool. I think they shouldn't block the pummel there. If I have the pummel, they're just going to lose. They lose to 2 other plays by blocking that way. I think they were dead anyway. Good game. Good game. All right, we're in. That's 1-0. That's 1-0. 2 floating in arsenal. Yes, but it was a go again style of turn. I mean, they were passing me full hands, so it's very fair that, like, you know, it could still be a pummel and could still be a go again. It could be multiple things. But either way, right, like, if they play around specifically pummel, they still lose to 2 other lines, which is either attack in hand or envelope attack here. So, they play around 1 to lose to 2 others. All right, not bad. Not bad. Good luck, have fun. Okay. We got Ira. Imagine it's probably pretty similar. Maybe it's Arcanite, even into Ira. A little bit of extra block. Not sure what Husk is for. Let's do it. Ship it. Alright, we got the no blood debt start. What's the idea of the Vynnset deck? Well, it just won Battle Hardened Salt Lake City. So the idea is to just win events with it. Seems to be pretty decent doing so. Generally, though, this is a obscene amount of damage for Blitz turn cycles, is like the real idea behind why Vynnset works in Blitz. Hold up. My strongest arsenal is the Mauvrion or the yellow envelope? I mean, I think I'm always banishing this one. Or wait, no. I can just make a bunch of rune chants, right? Well, not a bunch. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to banish this. All right, I got the play. We're just going to do this. And then arsenal this. Okay, we got it. That's it. No Mask of Momentum. Okay, yes. Let's look at what they did. Tiger Stripe and Crown. Not what I expected here. Most likely a slower Fatigue Ira. We got the all red hand. Do I super care though, right? Like we're rune gating. So I can Mauvrion Skies, rune gate, read the runes. Seems pretty good. Do I want a new arsenal card or do I just block with everything is my question. I mean, an attack in arsenal doesn't feel terrible. I think that's fine. I mean, obviously we're banishing this for the Mauvrion play and to read the runes. So then it's, do we want the Putrid or the Deathly Delight in arsenal? I think I want the Deathly Delight, right? Like I don't want to just like not have an attack. Putrid in arsenal? Well, yeah, to be fair, Putrid is worth a lot. Putrid is much better versus Fatigue. Okay, there we go. That's the answer. Yeah, because it breaks turn cycles. This is fair. Oh, Ira. Yo, you guys want some dirt on Brian Gottlieb? One of the designers of this game? This man played Fatigue Ira and won a skirmish up here in New York. The dog. Fatigue Ira. All right, now I think I just block with both. I don't want to use armor inefficiently. We'll just get rid of him. I'm not blocking with creepers in it. Hell no. Hell no. If I'm trying to break turn cycles, creepers is worth way more than the Putrid. Especially since I can pay into Vynnset and make it stick, even if they're trying to block me out. You know, you all in chat as channel members can actually spam CNC emotes. Check those out. Boom. As channel members. For the low price of like $3. Read the runes. Cool. Alright. No go again on this hand. No go again on this hand. But I could creepers in the envelope, I guess. Can I pay for all that? No, right? Because that's cost one. Can't actually pay for it. So option here is just pay for the envelope. Just for what? Just to make sure widespread triggers? Doesn't seem super worth it. I think I'll just keep it in arsenal then and block with these two cards in theory. Yeah, I can't really use this hand all the way, and I don't want to waste this card on a turn that doesn't actually push over 12. Widespread ruin. Is this really all I'm doing with my turn? I guess so. That's it. You want to keep ruin in deck to banish their drone? Yep, actually that's a pretty decent call. Pretty decent call. Oh well, it's gone now. Oh, they're taking damage anyway. It's going to banish their drone. Watch. You got clobbered by this deck in Salt Lake. Yeah, Yuanji was putting on quite a tear, wasn't he? He was doing good, our boy. What were you playing, Bacon Boy? Alright, so they are going to let a card banish. I don't mind that, I guess. Blocking with their give and takes. Value. Never have to worry about card again. Get out of here. We were so hyped to... Oh my god, I hate that emote. I cannot read the bottommost message. We were so hyped to watch, man. It was so fun. Yo, Sam, that was... I think that was the first stream I've watched that much of. I mean, I had a pretty free weekend. I watched like 90% of that stream. Unfortunately, it was mostly on mute. So I can't comment on the commentary, but I saw you looking fine, my friend. I saw you looking fine. Well done. Well done. Banish the sigil. Oh, value. Oh, so high value, actually. That's nuts. Betrayal. I couldn't help it. I was at a music festival here in Geneva. It was already weird enough. Like, I'm kicking back, listening to a brass band, and then I have, like, the stream on. Like, I don't want to be like an AirPods kid, you know? I couldn't do that. I had to at least listen to the music. Oh, man, it is, like, actual fatigue, Ira. Running healing bombs, eh? Alright, probably lose. I'm not experienced enough to win this game. Alright. Banish Phantom. Play Envelope. Play Mavrian. Come at you with Phantom. Pay for Deathly Wail with Oath. That does work. Wait, no. No, it doesn't. I'm off by 1 resource. No, that doesn't work. Envelope costs 1. Costs 1. This costs 3. Alright, alright, alright. Hold up. Banish Deathly Wail. 1 rune chant. Envelope. 2nd rune chant. Hard pay for Oath. Nope, not worth. Falls apart. Also can't pay for Envelope there. So I don't think we can go too wide then. It's not a too wide type of turn. Not a too wide type of turn. So in that case, let's just hold the Envelope. Do Oath of the Arknight, Mavrian, Wail, I think. Not that type of turn. Is this right? What do you mean? I watched the deck tech by Team Runaways, and they call it Envelope. So I'm gonna call it Envelope, because their deck tech was really good. Yes, it is a meme. They somehow internally decided to call it Envelope, or maybe they even say Envelope. I mean, it's already a tough word. Envelope or Envelope? I don't know. Definitely not Envelope, though. Definitely not Envelope. Definitely not. All right, pushing it to 7. Little awkward, you know? It's not like they're running D-reacts. Yes, yes. Wouldn't it be better to play out Envelope? Hit for 9. Arsenal Mavrian Skies. Play out Envelope. Well, I mean, in theory, Flail takes an entire card as well. I guess the difference would be, like, saving Mavrian for a better go-wide turn. I don't know, they seem close. They seem close. Okay, look, we're eating their tunic. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, they're trying to, like, Oasis or something? Oh, you dog. Man, this really is, do nothing but Kadachi Ira. Takes a really big brain to play this deck. I'm surprised Ira is nowhere close to Living Legend in Blitz. She's been around for so long. So long. And now skirmishes are only worth 1 point. Yee. It's going to take a long time for Blitz to change moving forward. Vynnset Blitz deck coming? Deck tech coming? Yes, absolutely. Runaways loves some Vynnset, even if they won't play her in CC at big events, most likely. But apparently for Blitz, the build is cracked. It worked. All this time put into Pummel Vynnset, and it turns out it just wasn't a CC deck. It was a Blitz deck this whole time. Just saying, Brian Gottlieb won a skirmish this weekend with Fatigue Ira. They know, LSS knows. They know how good the deck is, and they gave it Drone on top. Nothing actually wrong with that, to be fair. Oh, they let it hit. Alright, I can get to 3 for Widespread Destruction. And then I guess my turn is just like Oath. Oh no, it wouldn't be Oath. It'd be like Arsenal Oath, I guess. Do I really want to Arsenal Oath? That seems weird. My turn is at least play Envelope, Widespread. Or no, Envelope, Runeblood, Widespread. So I guess I Arsenal the other Widespread attack? Is that ever right? Or is it Oath? Why don't I know these things? Oh wait, actually I don't need to play out Envelope. I just play Oath. Oath makes a rune chant. I just did this last turn. Alright, we're good. Never mind. We're good. We're up to date on the plays. We got it. Oh shoot. Okay, that's a CNC out of nowhere. Scared me. Well that just makes the turn a bit easier then, right? Which one do I want to have in deck? Probably the rune chant generator, maybe? Oh, it's just such a low value card. I think I want the Widespread. I think we just do this. Envelope, Runeblood, Widespread. Good enough. It's okay. Uphill battle here. We still got to deal damage, but we're getting there. The difference between the Bravo game and how the Ira's playing it is the Ira literally has all of the life gain and even Oasis Tunic. So anytime they keep a 1-card hand, they're just going to heal instead of actually swing, which is the main difference. Do I want to pay for life? Not really, because they don't have an arsenal. Nope. Oh wait, oops. What the hell? Why did the turn end? This has go again. What just happened there? Okay, yes. Oh, did I just like not click it? Okay, there we go. You could have played Annihilation by giving up Incantation. Go up to 4 rune chants? I'd have to also pay for the Oath over the Incantation. Oh, yeah. No, but Runeblood Incantation is more important to actually have workable turns going forward. Slamming Widespread on a turn where they can just say, okay, pitch 4, block 6, doesn't really do anything. They don't want to keep cards ever. They're trying to just run me out. So giving up a Runeblood Incantation for that doesn't seem like it does anything. Or rather, they could even pitch 3 block 9 because it'd be buffed by Envelope. So it's even better for them. We dealt damage, I guess. Wasn't expecting that. I'll take it. I'll take it. And now we've got Runeblood Incantation. So the 2 costs are playable here. The Deathly Will is playable off the envelope. Alright, is this one of those turns again where I could maybe close the chain and do something fancy? Let me think. It would take Blowing Vexing, wouldn't it? So that's probably not worth it. Oh, wait, no. What would happen here? What would happen here? Banish Deathly Will. I would have to Vexing Quill Hand after the envelope. Get up to 3 rune chance. For that to be my turn. No, and I'm still 1 resource short, because this costs 1, creepers cost 1. Okay, no. I don't think I can do it. So it's just a Deathly Will turn. Arsenal the Widespread. Okay, seems okay. Seems okay. It's your first time you're learning? Oh, on Ira? Oh, no, you're playing it correctly, is the thing. What's up, Dixie Cup? You're playing it correctly. It's just like a challenge for the Vynnset deck, because if all you do is block, and then use your last card in hand to heal whenever I give it to you, then all the work I have to put into breaking turn cycles like does nothing, because you inherently win the fatigue game, because Vynnset is weak to that. Vynnset is banishing a card from hand no matter what. It's not optional. So it's just like the inherent game plan of Ira playing this way just beats Vynnset, which is pretty sad. It's up to me to construct something really special, and I think we can probably get there. Probably. But it's not going to be this turn. Not going to be this turn. Yeah, I mean, if I have to pitch to envelope, I have to keep the hand. So maybe I just don't do that. Maybe it's not worth it, taking all this damage. And instead just block here, here, let Widespread banish, throw Widespread. Arsenal this guy. For next turn. I think that's worth more than just wailing right now. But then the question is, yeah, it's got to be the red in Arsenal over the blue. It's got to be. Goodbye, envelope. Just wanted to see if it was the real person. Absolutely. There's only one Mansant. Only one. Actually, speaking of only one Mansant, Womansant wants me to get a haircut really badly, and I think I'm actually really into the idea. I have never had hair this long, and it's like becoming a lot. You know, we were taking pictures this weekend at the Garlic Festival, and from literally every angle that wasn't exactly this, I was like, that's what I look like? Jesus Christ. Looks horrible. So my hair's so poofy, you know? Like, it's just so big. So she wants me to get a haircut. I think I'm into it. But, you know, is it part of, like, the Mansant brand? Do I have to keep it? I gotta pull. Haircut? Yes. No. Vote for it, people. Vote for it. I'm talking like short. Short. Not, okay, not like short, but definitely, you know, back to being basically tapered up here and not hanging over the ears, that kind of thing. I don't think there's been like a Fab season where I had hair like that. Pretty sure ever since I played Fab, I've had the just curly, poofy mess. Okay. Do we do something special here? Well, probably not, considering that next turn they have an Oasis in a Tunic. I think we care about slowing down here. So I'm just going to do this. into Phantom Wraith. Hold Putrid Stirrings for like some big turn with the double Rune Blood Tick coming up. Deathly Will and Arsenal. All the good stuff, right? All the good stuff. Here's hoping. What are people saying? Yeah, get a haircut. Oh, thank God. Thank you, people. All right, I think we're chopping off the mop. It's going. It's going. Probably like this week too. Like one of my least favorite feelings is someone like laying in bed, like having someone else's hair in your face. It's just like that slight tickle of like, oh, I can't sleep. And recently it's like my hair that's doing that to myself. I'm like, okay, that's enough. I think we're done. I think we're done. All right, all right. A lot of things coming together for next turn, you would think. Just don't be another CNC. Okay, never mind. CNCs are gone. We're good. We're free. Can't be like a breaking point. This isn't Fi. Garlic Festival? Yes, it was a garlic festival. I mean, I live in like Farmersville, USA, basically, here in upstate New York. And sure enough, they were celebrating garlic. There was live music all through the day. There were... You don't need a tunic. You got one floating. There were a bunch of stands of people like pushing their garlic wares. There's like a fudge stand, beef jerky stand too. Some good street food type of stuff. It was good. It was a good festival. Actually, hold up. I got something I can show off. Look at this. Oh. Check this out. Look at this. They gave out garlic stress balls. Look at this beautiful thing. My cats love it. I've been using it as a toy with them. Anyway. Did you... yeah, reset. Go for it. Go for it. Garlic stress ball provided by Bank of the Finger Lakes. Thank you, Chief. It's a nice little stress ball. Here we go. Same play as before. It's very tricky to play Oases, I see. Gang, gang. Derek, what are you doing here? Thanks for the bubble. Gang, gang. Oh no, not this. Not this. Okay, I gotta... The other problem with hosting a poll is now I can't see chat. At least not like the bottommost chat. Ice cream's so good. Why do you know all of them? Man, why? Just stop. You're scaring me, Derek. If you don't know what that's a reference to, there's this NPC trend. You've probably seen it on Twitter at least, or X, or whatever the hell it's called now. But on TikTok specifically, there are people who sit there on live streams and do nothing but react to whatever like emotes get spammed in chat. And the difference is on TikTok, you have to pay for the emotes. So they're doing it there, or they're doing these reactions to people basically giving them money. It's kind of a big brain play, you know? Oh man, this hand is so bad. And what does Amnesia do? It actually stops the rune chance from letting me rune gate. Hoo boy. This is a rune blade hand, for sure. I don't think I can win if I get rid of all of these juicy reds. So is it really like Ornate Tessin, pitch away like a pummel, and then cycle an envelope or something? Ugh, God. Look for a blue. If I find the blue, then my turn is just like the Deathly Whale. It's such a waste of the rune chance, though. Such a waste of the rune chance. Who knows? It's probably very wrong. Let's do it. Alright, there's our blue. So, I guess we just block with Pummel, banish envelope, so we at least get a rune chant out of the deal. Return Deathly Whale. Is that it? Or no, I can use armor, I guess. I can use armor. Sure. I could use armor instead. To at least throw the Deathly Whale. Very sad, though. Can't actually keep everything here. Otherwise, Deathly Whale Pummel could be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if that's better. Just block with Pummel. Let this go. Just return Deathly Whale. Or actually, I wouldn't even block the Pummel, right? I'd want that in Arsenal. Right into our Runeblood incantation turn as well. I can't even look at chat because the poll's still up. Until I close it, I can't read. Oh, this is just such a losing game. I'm gonna just take it. That's all I got. So easy for them to block out as well. It just costs 1 blue and 2 cards in hand. It's like exactly what Ira wants to do. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Or it could have been just like block with everything, right? Oh, that's probably so much better. Just block with literally everything. The entire hand. Oh well. That was definitely better. Block with the whole hand. Basically give up using Pummel this game, which was the one fear. But that fear was too strong, I guess. Much better just block with full hand. Oh well. Oh well. This is basically forcing the Quill hand turn. Yikes. Can't even pummel the widespread. I can at least end with the read the runes. So I don't need this shadow puppetry at least. Hoo boy. Garlic distracted me. Too much garlic. Well, if we take even 1 damage, we die now. And there's all these 2 blocks in hand. Oh, this game's going pretty sideways. Going pretty sideways. Yeah, I absolutely should have just blocked with the full hand last turn. Block with the full hand last turn, it would have meant that this turn I could just take more damage. And on top of that, at least return the... Well, no, I didn't even have an extra blue, so I couldn't go for the 2 wide no matter what this turn. So it was a bit stuck. Yeah, I think this hand was a bit stuck, even if I block out the last turn. I can go Shadow Puppetry, but I can't pay for the Deathly Whale. So it would have just been like this into Read the Runes. And I just don't have to pop Vexing, basically, is the difference. Neither one of those wins the game. Alright, we're going to close this poll so I can re-chat again. People are saying I should cut my hair anyway. It's getting slightly yes. That's what we want. That's like where I am internally. I'm slightly yes. like, yeah, you know, I'll probably never grow it out again, would be the difference. I've tried it now. It's gotten way too long. Way too poofy, and I'll never do it again. But it was nice while it lasted. Thank you, COVID, for inspiring the fro. Hey man, fancy a Vynnset mirror match? I really don't like mirror matches baseline. I don't think they're very interesting. But if you want it, I'm down. Don't cut the locks, dude. Oh, Marios for my mod. Damn, that's quite the tipper right there. That's swaying me. That's swaying me. If Mario says keep it. What's the last time I cut my hair? I got it trimmed like 3 months ago for better shape. Back when I was in Tijuana. Something like that. Hell yeah. I think that this is where I want to be. This is the sweet spot against Ira. Think we're good. No such thing as Kodachi lock here. Pretty safe. I mean, funny enough, we kind of have a good turn, I guess. Oh wait, no we don't. Hold up. How do we get the third rune chant? How do we get the third rune chant? We can't. This doesn't make a rune chant. Oh god. Oh, it's over. What is there to do? I can't make a third rune chant. We're done for. Oh yeah, yep. No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I thought this made a rune chant. Thought we were safe. It does not make a rune chant. We'll just go for the seppuku here. All right. That was I don't know about a winnable game ever. It's not like we really missed damage. Definitely like messed up on a turn pretty big, but it didn't actually change the damage of next turn. It saved like 4 rune chants, but the Ira kept 2 cards in hand on that turn, so they could easily just do that instead, right? It really came down to rune chants on this turn, and I don't think there was a way to change that. This turn wouldn't have even really ended the game. It would have been decent. I mean, coming in with widespread, or rather, yeah, I guess it would have been widespread for 1 more damage, or maybe Deathly Wail for the rune chants for next turn. Then Pummel, I mean, that's not really lethal. The Ira always just blocks there. We're at 7 cards in deck. We know that like the widespread's coming up, but I haven't really pitched any cheap rune gate attacks. So I think it kind of just gets a little stuck. Then we just lose. Oh, that's not a classic constructed deck. This is a Blitz deck. And I don't want private. Oh my goodness. Public. Here we go. And I need a deck again. Oh my goodness. And it needs to be back to Blitz. And it's public. We're good. Grasp instead of Vexing? It's not in the list, man. Yuanji isn't playing it, so I can't do it. We're just playing the Battle Hardened list. This guy plays like hardcore Ice Lexi. That's all he does. Hardcore Ice Lexi. If that's the case, Carrion Husk is probably pretty strong. Same deal with Arcanite Skullcap for just a little bit more block. Seems okay. Seems okay. Whoa, is the Blitz meta on Talishar so small that it's like the same people playing recognizable decks? That's funny. Alright, I might Ornate Tessin. Be careful. Be careful. Yeah, I'm like 1000% gonna Ornate Tessin, right? What would be the point of going into my turn with Frostbites? So it's let that resolve, right? I get 2 frostbites, so then the Tessin cost me 4. And I would just go pitch the Pummel Dread in, cycle this guy, and then just block. Actually, this is coming in. It has Dominate, right? It is Dominate for 6. Threatening another Frostbite. So actually, I think I can just let it straight hit, right? Just let it hit first, because I can only block with 1 card anyway. I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4 Frostbites. This then costs 5, and I've got enough for that. Okay, yeah, we'll let it hit first. Because it is Dominate. Here we go. Get rid of those. I don't want them. I don't want them. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. All right. We are never getting to this pitch stack, are we? Okay. We drew a Deathly Wail, a Widespread Ruin, and 2 Read the Runes. So, watching Yuanji play, he would literally use Vexing almost every time going second, just to buy room. If he was going second, he would just slam Vexing. Pretty much every time. So if that's what we're doing here, otherwise, I mean, what's the play anyway, right? Banish Deathly Wail, Vexing, slam Vexing into pitch Creepers for a Read the Runes. Seems pretty good. We go aggro, or we go home. Use Creepers to play Read the Runes afterward? Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think I'm pitching the other Read the Runes, right? Is that better, or do we assume... No, actually, we should assume that Creeper sticks around, so I'm just going to keep the other Read the Runes, and we can kind of do it again next turn. Should be the play. I think. Because there's no AB here. I would keep it. I would keep it again, I think. Nice. Seems like a probably pretty powerful opening. We'll see. We've got 4 rune chants. We did draw attacks. How do frostbites and rune gates work, though? Ain't that a question? If you control rune chants equal to or greater than the cost, you may play it from your banish zone without paying the cost. So if I have more rune chants than the cost, does that cancel the frostbite, or is frostbite always on top of the cost? Reduce to 0, then add frostbites? Ooh, that's gross. That sucks. So in this case, do I actually want to do the play where we play Read the Runes on defense with Creepers? Break Frostbite? That could be a thing. Slam them with Widespread. They're going to lose their arsenal. It gives me room. New arsenal of Envelope. I'd be pitching Deathly Wail for this. I can block with Deathly Delight. That could be an interesting play. I don't know. Not going to go for it for now. At minimum, we're trying to pay into Spellbound Creepers anyway, so I guess we're keeping this blue for the Frostbite, and I can block with the Deathly Delight. So it's going to be Banish the Widespread, and then I can go ahead and just pay into envelope because that costs 2 because of the frostbite. Creepers will cost the 3rd resource, and I can end the turn with Read the Runes. Assuming I need to block with Deathly Delight. Might hold it for Arsenal. I don't know. Could also just hold the envelope as well, since we've got all the room in the world for creepers. This might be better as a creeper target next turn. But regardless, like, I've got to pitch into the frostbites at minimum. That's going to cost the blue. So I can at least creepers here, 1 floating. That's where the envelope comes in, maybe. Maybe. So if I have more rune chants than frostbites, you go through without having to pay resources, I assume. That's what I thought was going to happen, but people said no. Alternate cost. Okay, so the alternate cost is set to 0. Additional cost set on top. Sure. Annoying, but it does make sense both ways, honestly. Freaking frostbites, man. Get out of here. Okay, well, now the Deathly Delight is getting discarded every time. Sorry, buddy. It's nice knowing you. This card right here, or not this card right here, I saw in the Runaways deck tech. And I don't know, Cody Williams and Dan Rakowski are pretty good players. You know, just casually 2nd place at Nationals and top 4 at Worlds. They're pretty good players, and they said envelope. Just saying. They must know something we don't. They must. No, it is a meme. They call it envelope. And since I'm on their team, I must now also call it envelope. It is a hard rule. It is a hard rule. I don't get to make the call on that. Alright, it's coming in for 8. 8's pretty annoying. Especially considering Shock Charmers will obviously trigger. Icequake is revealed, so it can't be double Shock Charmers. It will only be the 2 Shock Charmers, which puts me at 3 Frostbites. Which means Widespread is going to cost me the entire blue to play. Very annoying. Very annoying. I guess I just do this. That way I can still Widespread and read the runes. Sure. I thought Skullcap might be better, but you know, Lexi doesn't block rune chants well, so it probably should have been Crown. Probably should have been Crown. We'll get him here. Getting rid of a red Icequake is pretty darn good. No, there's no attack to block with. We discarded the envelope earlier, or rather the Deathly Delight, kept the envelope in hand. But if the Creeper's line was open, it would have been the other way, and that would have worked out better. The idea was, if it's not tall enough, or rather, yeah, if it's not that tall, I can just block it with armor, then I could use envelope this turn, because I had the 1 floating, in theory. Just for 3 more damage out of the turn. Because they don't block well, this deck, you know? You want to just hit them with damage when you can. And we're doing a pretty good job of that. It's only been a 3-turn game so far. And every turn we're going to be ending with a pile of rune chants, which is, I would assume, how you win this game. Just, you know, you can't really miss a turn of drawing attacks. So let's just not whiff drawing attacks, shall we? Please, please. That would be lovely. Oh, I'm doing this in the reaction window. Oh well, doesn't matter. As long as Runeblade things don't happen. You know, the first hand was a bit of a Runeblade hand, so now that that one's gone, right, it's been pushed to the bottom of the deck, I think we'll be okay. Alright, never mind. We drew the Runeblade hand. I have totally jinxed it. Although, this is still lethal, right? All I need to do is swing Flail and I win, because they have no AB. So, never mind. Runeblade hand didn't matter. They're dead. I just swing Flail. Just the Flail. Oath also buffs Flail. Broken. Broken. We're in. Okay. I mean, I think literally I can just do this. There is nothing they can do, correct? Just making sure. Just making sure. This is so greedy. They might run a sigil, you know? Oh well. Realistically, it should have been like, hold the putrid, right? Who knows? Double razor. Something crazy. They can spell void one, then they die to the other two. That's it. Got him! Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's go. That's, have I updated the win-loss? I have not. That's 2-1. That's 2-1. Alright. Someone wanted the Vynnset mirror. Perhaps this is it. Nope. Let me see if Yuanji's awake yet. He was gonna jump in. You up? Actually, he might be traveling, to be fair. I don't know when he was coming back from, Oh, it's Dark Odious? Alright, this is probably a scoop, right? There's not enough go again for me to clear, like, any auras, right? This seems pretty awful. Pretty awful. Could be wrong, though. Sure. Sure. I mean, AB is kind of cool. Sometimes. Who knows? I'm in. Ooh, good start, though. Alright, if we were going to win any game, it'd be this game. This is a lot of rune chance. Start with an aura. I dare you. I don't care. Probably should care. Probably should care. Not gonna lie. Probably should. Oh, it's an arc light? Alright, I care. I definitely care. Probably should have cared just the tiniest bit. They're gonna drop another aura in response. Obviously. Obviously. I can still like creepers though after Spectra, right? Or no? Is that not allowed? Can I creepers after Spectra? Someone let me know. If I can creepers into Spectra, yes? Okay. Creepers after Spectra. So we can pretend we keep that line open, right? That could be interesting. You cannot creepers after Spectra. No? Yes? No? Oh god. Too many no's. Too many no's. Too many no's. Here it is. Oh, yes. Oh, I love the interaction points I'm going to have this game. It's getting me really hot and bothered. Actually, that's probably wrong. It should probably be Deathly Delight so I can hold a popper in hand. Oh well. Still 6 rune chance. Not nothing. And they did just pitch another Arclight away. So I think now we're on the ignore aura plan. Because this Arclight is gone, and they just pitched an Arclight last turn. So now it's a go face and pray. Go face and pray type of game. I don't hate those type of games, to be fair. But this was still wrong. It should have been the Deathly Delight banish. Hold the popper. Rip. Okay, never mind. We got a popper again. We're okay. We're okay here. Oh, it doesn't have Spectra anyway because of Passing Mirage. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, next turn I'm going to be starting with 2 rune chants. I have no rune gate 2s to banish. Well, no, I've got Deathly Delight, so it would be start of turn banish Deathly Delight, play Mauvrian Skies. That can then come in for free. Then I'm really left to, like, paying for Deathly Will from hand, really. So I can block with Widespread. I can block with Widespread, I guess. Well, if there's another Herald, obviously it goes there. If I swing with a weapon into rune chants, they aren't supposed to fire. Oh, into Spectra? Ooh. Seems like a big deal. Well, I think in this matchup, it didn't actually affect anything. Because the Spectral Shield wasn't there or anything. It would just have been like 6 damage last turn or 6 damage this turn. Damn it, I'm in. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. So actually, with Vexing Quillhand, I probably just have to use it. I can play Oath of the Arknight as well. Pull out like a Widespread Destruction here, basically. Or actually, should I have banished the Widespread Annihilation, lead with Vexing? No, because that still kind of makes my second attack a little stuck. Because I want to play out 2 of these Blood Deck cards. I think this is okay. It's okay. Don't forget that the Unpreventable Rune Chant eats all copies of Ward. Yeah, so actually I would have had to play Oath first if I wanted that trigger. But then that throws how I can play the... Oh, actually, hold up. Maybe that's a good point. If I lead with Oath, then... Ooh, that is a good point. If I lead with Oath, then I can pay for the Vynnset. It clears the Spectra. Yeah, hold up. Let's undo. Let's undo. I think we're going to Oath first, because the Vexing can still pull out the Deathly Delight. It's the same. Right? It's the same. Yeah. I can pull out the Widespread now. Widespread now, Vexing for Deathly Delight after. Or it could be Deathly Wail. I'm going to deal a damage, right? Because I'm going to pay to Vynnset. Oh, wait, I couldn't pay to Oath. Oh, wait, because it's not Shadow. Oh, yeah, hold up. That was bad. Oh, there's no way to pay into it then. These are the same type of card. Duh. They're both Runeblade. They're both Runeblade. Neither one is Shadow. Rip. Either way, if I lead with a Deathly Whale, that gives me a better chance of being able to play the Widespread next. So I think it was probably still right to do that. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Okay. Okay. Damage has been dealt. Deathly Whale active. I can Vexing. We can do it. We're getting there. I actually wonder if I should have Creepers'd in the Oath just to also fit in a Flail attack. Oh. Now Widespread Destruction does nothing. Their arsenal was a Soul Shield this whole time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this now threatens no arsenal pop. So if anything, the Deathly Delight just gains me a life. But I'm missing a damage for it. Who cares? We're doing it this way. I mean, this game was over turn 0. Everything else is just flailing at this point. Playing the Read the Runes is just too greedy into Prism. I mean, it was cool, but starting Runeblood was already good enough. I can just play the Runeblood, pass. That's it. It has go again, you know? It has go again. I can just chill. If they play an Aura, I can flail it. Boom. Problem solved. Game is good. But no, we went for the greedy. Let's just slam Runeblood into Read the Runes. And instantly lost the game, basically. And they have soul, so literally just like show me a yellow card in hand, you know? Show me a yellow. Show me a yellow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta give up everything here. I can widespread. Widespread banish, it is immediately playable. I can pull it out. Runeblood, pummel. That can all happen this turn. But I don't think I get to keep that many cards. Because there's still 4 more damage coming. I have to block at least 3 of it, right? All right, this is really it. That's all we got here. I can take these next 2 and pretend I live. That's the world we're gonna live in. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, right now, I think I need the life gain, right? Life gain's more important than the banish. This is never lethal anyway. I need the life. I need the life. Let's go. If there's ever a world, you know? Ever a world. Mr. Sant, do I have a deck list? This is Yuanji's list he just won the Battle Hardened with. It's on February publicly already. It is, if you ever want to look for tournament decks, you click tournament, and then boom, look, it's right here. Yuanji Li's Battle Hardened, Salt Lake City first. I can give it to you. With 3 spectral shields? Surely. Surely I get over this. Easy. Alright, as long as that last card is a... Well, if Genesis draws into a yellow, I do just instant lose. Alright, Genesis, bail me out one time. Bail me out one time. Don't draw a yellow. Let's go, Genesis. Let's go. Oh, actually, it's a May. Alright, never mind. It's a May, so he just holds the yellow, and I lose. It's a May, folks. It's a May. And this card doesn't block. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Yes, yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Here we go. I think this is the comeback, right? This is the comeback. We got a 1 card 10 incoming. Or no, 1 card 8, sorry. 1 card 8. Yes, yes. We're in. You do not miss Prism and CC? You are not alone. You are not alone. Spectra did nothing wrong is quite some cope. Some people are on it, though. Some people really believe. Alright, is it possible for Prism to have only non-block reds in hand? Oh, nope. That would be my win con. Somehow have put nothing but, what, like, red Herald instant react stuff. That's it. It's my only win con. Not reality, though. Look at this. Cool. Cool. Prism is Prism. If you died of Blood Debt on Vynnset, that does count. Yeah, Josh, we're here for you on that one. Absolutely. That's how you're going to get your Blood Debt counters in. It's no longer Levia, but on Vynnset we can do it. On Vynnset, it is live. Good luck, have fun. Alright, last Bravo game felt okay. But they weren't on, like, hard fatigue, and that was probably why it felt okay. If they're on hard fatigue, it is as bad as the Ira match, I would imagine. So what do we learn about keeping an action point turn 0 versus Prism? Only do it if it's tournament. If it's not, who cares? I wanted to play that Read the Runes. Every time. Sure. We're going to take a damage here, but it's a slow matchup. We like this still, I think. Play Read the Runes, Arsenal Envelope seems decent. Okay. Or just draw no attack. That's also a possible deck. I appreciate that. Okay, so the real spicy play is block with Dread, then Creepers out, Read the Runes, and Ornate Tessin. That's the spicy play. It only works if we legitimately draw an attack. Otherwise, you know, what am I doing with my life? It's a good question. I think I'm in. I'm in for the spice. Yo, thank you. Dan M. W. Vynnset. Love it. Also use Crown. You know what? That's much smarter. That's much smarter, Lee.
Vynnset.
Very good call there. Much better. Much better. It's still giving up the Dread Triptych, though. But it keeps both lines live, right? I get 2 chances. 2 chances. Yeah, I guess the blue envelope is not needed here. Because in theory, I draw an attack, I can just go... Well, no, that's not true. Maybe it's red envelope, because if I draw an attack, then I can go Putrid, Mauve Skies, attack, read the runes, is kind of like the line I'm looking for. Okay, we got it. We can hold the Tessin. Hold! Stay strong, Tessin. Just be your ornate self until we need you. Okay, okay. You can do this. Can do this. I don't think paying life is super relevant. It's 5 rune chance, which is already kind of like an awkward pitch. Then we do this. Into the read. Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, this is like the lowest impact attack to draw, realistically. I guess Deathly Delight was lower impact, but we had so many rune chants there. Would have been way cooler to draw the Deathlies, the widespread. That's okay. Solid turn, solid turn. I think the other option could have been to not play the Putrid, but then that's a blue envelope in Arsenal. Pretty medium, considering that we're going to drop the Read the Runes. Huh. Pretty medium. Okay, catching them, catching them. Eating armor. We like it. Okay, Widespread Destruction was not a hit then, because they had sync anyway. Interesting. They're going to keep 2 cards, so maybe it's like a Spinal Crush that they want to throw. Could make sense. We hit a Sigil again. Yo, 2 for 2 on the Sigils after the Widespread. Love it. Love it. Oh my god, I can cast Oblivion and they don't have a Nothos. I think we do it. I think I do that every time, right? It's gotta be. I just banish Phantom Wraith, pop Vexing, summon Oblivion. Right? It's gotta be. Although to deny the Spinal... Well, I can't really deny the Spinal, though. That's the... Oh, wait, yes, I can. I mean, it's giving up a lot of cards, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just do that. I can't do the block with purely armor for, like, Mauve Skies, Phantom Wraith, Vexing Quillhand, Oblivion. That's, like, the spicy play, not live, unless I give up... no, like, not even, because it's a 2-block. So, I guess I have to do this. Otherwise, the Vexing won't have go again. Little sad. Just went back and watched your match at Calling Indie. Just wanted to say the evolution of the production is amazing. Thanks for doing what you do. It's coming back, Nathan, pretty soon. We got a bunch more on the horizon, but appreciate that. Calling Indie was an absolute nightmare. That was one of the best and worst weekends of my life. Do I still want to throw the Phantom Wraith? I mean, Oblivion doesn't trigger the rune chance, which is kind of cool. I think I'm just doing this. We'll let the Phantom Wraith sit. We'll let the rune chance sit. Go for something bigger. We've got creepers out. Their turn is answer the Oblivion, obviously. Yes, Nazareth. Yes. We've done it. Only game 5. Remove the Blood Debt? Nah, we've got time in this matchup. 1 Blood Debt's not a big deal. They might not have a 2-card hand that really answers this, which could be cool. Could be a CNC, E-Strike, those work. But without a Nothos. it asks a little bit more questions, doesn't it? Nazareth so value? You all don't understand. Levi's been playing with Vynnset since day one. The card's nuts. These allies are no joke. Yep, okay, attack me, correct. Alright, we got good stuff. We got good stuff going. Alright, just thinking real quick. Just making sure. So my turn can be, in theory, banish the Putrid and like let that sit, perhaps, into Shadow Puppetry, Phantom Wraith, Widespread. Well, I have Nazareth, so I guess I want to use Nazareth, huh? Even so, I think this is the stronger banish right now. Just to let that sit for a bit. Yeah, my turn's just going to be Shadow Puppetry. Right, there's no way for me to get, like, Rune Chants in between to really attack twice with the Rune Gate stuff. And I don't quite have the resources in hand to easily do, like, the Phantom Wraith, like, Spellbound in Shadow Puppetry to then attack with Widespread into Nazareth. That would be like the true high roll, but I'm missing the blue for that, right? If this was a blue, that play works. I don't think I'm missing something here. Tessin? No, I still have to pitch something away for Tessin, right? And if I lead with something on the pitch, then like that already messes up how this turn would work cost-wise, because like I want the pitch to be a blue, basically. And I can't fix this pitch being a blue without getting rid of something else first. So in that case, I can block, I guess. Arsenal of the Envelope. Turn is just Shadow Puppetry, Phantom Wraith, Nazareth, Arsenal Envelope. Banish Putrid Stirrings. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing something here. No. The fan isn't even like a high roll there, because I'd have to pitch away something. You get it? Like, it cost me 1, right? So I have to go down a card. Even finding a blue doesn't actually change anything then, because I still need to banish a card away. I still need to banish a card to Vynnset, right? So if I banish the attack, then that still messes up how the hand would play, because I can't generate Rune Chants in the middle. There is no high roll on Tessin. No. Could I have used Creeper's Pitching Envelope to cheat Puppetry and get 1 extra action point? Next stack has go again. Yes, but I can't pay for the next attack. Right? Because after the first attack, the Rune Chants will pop. Banish Putrid, yes. Play Puppetry and Putrid. Play Wraith, then Nazareth. Banish Putrid. Okay, that was step 1. Play Puppetry and Putrid. Didn't have resources for that. Then Wrath, then Nazareth. Oh, you're saying to pitch the Widespread instead of block with it? No, Putrid can sit for another turn. I don't want to, like... This card gets efficient if I'm trading a blue for it. This card gets way more efficient. If I'm pitching around with like a yellow and red to play this, I'd rather let it sit. I would absolutely rather sit. 1000%. It's about efficiencies, right? This turn already breaks turn cycle pretty drastically. And it will again, because we have Putrid sitting and we've got a Creeper's target in our arsenal now to go 3 wide, hopefully. We just need the blues for it. They probably full block the 7, but it would be nice in a world where this hits and I can vanish a bludgeon attack. But it will not. Show me the Oasis. Oh, no heal though. See? Played around the heal. That's the real big brain move with the block. Nazareth. Harvest or harrow your souls. Harrow Bravo's soul for me, will you? Please. When Nazareth hits a hero, banish a card from their soul. If a light card is banished this way, gain 1. Oh, wow, that's actually different text than the way Ursa and Blasphemfet work. Right, because aren't the other ones... Well, Blasphemfet at least you can trigger no matter if it's like a light hero or what. You can just banish a card. Ursa's is something like... Isn't there 2 parts to it? Like, if it's attacking a hero with a soul, it has to go again. Then there's, like, something else you can do. Maybe that's the only line on Ursa, actually. Huh. Alright. Bad attack, bad attack. But the turn does function. Are they really trying to hit Nazareth? That doesn't work. It's an ally, buddy. I'm not going to complain. Alright, 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 alright. I actually banished the Deathly Whale without really thinking. I should have thought though, huh? How do I get the rune chance for this? Can't really. Can't really get the rune chance for that. This only makes 1. So, in that case, the turn just becomes Runeblood, Envelope, Nazareth, Arsenal, Mavrian. Go for a big push next turn. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. This doesn't break the rune chance. We're getting there. You can play slow into Bravo. You're allowed. You're allowed. No, we're building up for our kill turn here. This is a rune chant generation turn, like a ramp up turn. We're getting there. All right. All right. All right, they can't kill Nazareth by doing this. They should have presented more at me, but okay. Okay, opponent. If you didn't learn that last turn, I don't know why you're doing it again. But they're trying to play around my reducer rune chant, I guess. Which is not even in the list. Okay, okay. Now we can do a big turn. Now we can go pretty hard, right? Pretty hard. With 4 rune chants in play. Dropping Putrid, that's 9. Phantom Wraith, now 17. Plus the Mavrian on hit, which probably never hits. 17, and then 23 on the Nazareth. Seems pretty good. No, 4 is already a weird number. I don't want to pay. Oh, okay. They conceded. Yeah, I mean, that was it. That's kind of what we waited for. Putrid Stirring is quite the math breaker for this kind of matchup. Plus Nazareth, early high roll like that was pretty gross. Yeah, Bravo without a Nothos cannot answer it well. It's the same deal when they play against Levia. If you don't take a Nothos, then it can get tough to kill Blasphemfet. Alright, cool. I haven't played any like aggro mirrors yet with Vynnset. This is one though. This definitely is one right here. So Dyadic should probably feel pretty good into Emperor. Armor and then also can give us AB on the kill turn. This should be okay, I believe. We'll give it a go. The deck list is like, the deck list is public as can be. It's Yuanji's first place list. There's no deck list command. This is literally like anywhere, everywhere on the internet. It just won the Battle Hardened. Alright, this is not a slow matchup, so I doubt Putrid can really get great value. We do have like the Deathly Whale Pummel potentially right out the gate, so I think we're just going to block towards that, being what we do, just Vexing Pummel. Sure, let's do it. They're not putting a Sink in Arsenal. I like to see that. I definitely do. Ooh, although not drawing a resource card, a little bit of a problem. A little bit of a problem. I mean, I'll still slam it. Absolutely still slam it. They always eat the rune chance. They can't really pitch into it, you know? They're an all-red deck. So Deathly Whale always gets to create another rune chant off the back, which is strong for if we were keeping any of the 2-cost in play. Or 2-cost in hand, rather. But no way. I'm absolutely going to pummel here. Emperor decks are so greedy. They basically need to, within 2 turns, present enough for not only lethal, but then to also strip cards on the 2nd turn. And then on the 3rd turn, they try to kill you with the Emeritus Waning. And it's not impossible. If they can just drop 0 for 4s all day, it's really not impossible. Okay. Okay, they're getting rid of an Emeritus play. I don't mind seeing that. Still gonna do this. A Mischievous Meeps. Okay. 1 rune chant. Draw me a 2-cost, please. I know we just saw a bunch of them, but please. Oof, no 2-cost, no 2-cost. That's quite the bummer, isn't it? It's probably worth crowning just to try to get out of this a little bit. Plus, you might as well use armor against Emperor. Use it early, rather, because you're trying to deny the kill thresholds. So, realistically now, it's just Banish Widespread, and then I just throw the whale. Like, kind of is what my hand is telling me. I guess I'd rather throw this one, though. Just, this threatens more, because they can't really block the rune chant. And it'd be 2 rune chants. So I should sink the blue Deathly Whale. Only to find a yellow Deathly Whale. Should have always been the puppetry then? That's interesting. So I guess the difference now is, yeah, I can just banish this Deathly Whale, throw the Widespread from hand, arsenal the Shadow Puppetry. I think that's better. That does seem a little better. I could also just play out the Shadow Puppetry so I can follow with Flail, but they're always going to block that with armor, so I think I'll hold it. I will hold it. These rune chants always go through. They do lose their arsenal. Okay. Seems okay. Okay, goodbye Arsenal. I guess it's on a D-React. That's nice. It was a Scalding Rain. Nice. Alright, good. They're slowing down. Not a 2-card 8 from them. Although we have so much life, I don't think it super mattered what they did this turn. We've got room. Okay, now with Envelope, we're getting to the point where I can at least play out the Phantom Wraith. Yeah, so that's really it, right? I banish the Phantom Wraith. Then I play the Envelope. Swing the Phantom Wraith, or Shadow Puppetry as well. Swing the Phantom Wraith, flail, arsenal the Deathly Whale. That's okay. Or do I want to arsenal the Widespread Destruction? I actually think I want this instead of the whale. Yes. Here it comes. Skirmish rules massacre your poor boy the Emperor. Oh, because people take Oasis? I don't know, I haven't really seen people doing that though, to be fair. Like the sideboard slots, I think at first everyone's assumption was like, oh, absolutely, just, you know, bring in Oasis if you see wizards. But that's not what I've been trying. I don't know if everyone else still defaults to that or what. Alright, this obviously just eats a piece of equipment, but that's good enough, right? Eats a 2-block. Taking 1 for it, though. Alright, we need some rune chant generation, or I'm getting a little stuck. At least an envelope there, but then an oath I can't really pay for. This is playable, though. That is playable. Yeah, so I didn't have an opportunity to make this a 2-cost in Arsenal, but I would have loved to if I could. So the kill range on Emperor is realistically 7, because they go for, or no, they go 9. Sorry, 9 is the kill range on Emperor, because they're going to go Red Emeritus and then Waning Moon is like their big finish play. So that's what we need to be worried about, is getting to 9 specifically. They did pitch 1 Emeritus, so there's a world where Widespread banishes Emeritus, and then, like, you know, who cares? Boom, we're done. Although that's not really possible, they just Fate Foreseen. Never mind, disregard me. So, if I flail, and then they drop, like, a zap on me again, that's forcing lethal range, nothing I can do about it. If I flail, it eats just 1 armor piece, which they gladly give up. So I don't think I flail. They have too much armor. Okay. Oh man. Emperor, you're just not doing it for me. We found no rune chant cards. None of them. This would have been the perfect turn to go for like the Creeper's rune flash play. Oh, Emperor. No good, my friend. Getting actually scary. And there's the zap. Yeah, so with only AB2, all I can prevent is 2, whether it's this turn or next turn. It's like all the same. So I guess I might as well do it now. My entire turn is just play out the Widespread Destruction. That's it. That's all I've got. Arsenal the Mavrian. Oh, I can't even Arsenal. I've got to banish. Yes, goodbye. Man, this game really fell apart. So this is what no rune chant generation feels like. Pretty miserable. How am I doing? Pretty well. Pretty well, I think. It was a very action-packed weekend. Kind of a slow week, and also awkward because I can't really stream Levia anymore until after Nationals. Because the test team is under lock and key right now. So I can't really play any of the decks that I need to play for the test team. So it's kind of an awkward spot with streaming. Like, obviously going to stick to at least 3 times a week, like normal. But it's a weird split of, well, stream's probably going to be a bit scuffed for a while because I have to play decks that I'm actively, like, not playing. You know what I mean? Which is hard. Which is hard. That's a lot of Flesh and Blood. Because it's like after hours Flesh and Blood, on stream Flesh and Blood. 2 different worlds. They have to, well, ideally not give Flame Scale is the difference, because they need Flame Scale for the Emeritus play. If Emeritus is an Arsenal, they need the full hand. And Arsenal. And Flame Scale. Okay, I need to just somehow make 2 rune chants. If I can make 2 rune chants, I can win. 2 rune chants. Please. Somehow, deck. Let me block and, like, rune flash in, or spellbound creepers in a, read the runes, and then I'll just flail and win. Come on. Deck, you can do it for me. I believe. Nope. Okay, still 0 rune chant generation and an unworkable hand. Holy crap. The deck, like, really didn't want to win this game. That's so sad. That's so sad. Whew, Vinny. Vynnset hands are a real problem. Sure. Oh, double envelope swing? I'd have to keep this whole hand. Take 4, they go up to 3. Doesn't work. Because life for life would hit and they'd gain a life. Alright, come on. Somehow don't kill me this turn or next turn, and we got there. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay, still... Okay, and then they have a sigil anyway. Still no rune chant generation. Like, no read the runes, no rune blood incantation. Oh, yikes. This hand wasn't even good anyway. Like in a normal game, it'd be the Force Banish on the Deathly, and then all reds otherwise. Wow, Vinny. Wow, Vinny. Not again, you bastard. Well, realistically, my win con is still build up. Well, no, I mean, if all I'm doing is presenting flail, then they could just pitch in their whole hand just to survive it. Then it takes me so much longer to build up those rune chants again. The threshold needed to be lower. I can't really beat that sigil. Can't really beat the sigil. Can't beat most things right now, because I'm at 5 next turn. To block with Carapace is to lose my AB. To block with Spellbound instead of Envelope is to also lose my AB, because that's just 1. We got no win con anymore. It's over. Here it is. Well, when you give Emperor all the room in the world... Yep, see, this is why they have to keep the whole hand there. It's how they push with a 2-cost and arsenal. Just nothing. Literally, like, no choices could really be made after, like, turn 2. Just got stuck. Just got a little rune blade stuck. It's alright. It's alright. I like seeing Emperor win. I'll allow it. Ooh, we got Arakni Solitary Confinement. A deck I've never played against in person yet, but people sing his praises, you know? They do, they do. I don't know if I can get away with Husk in this matchup, but it would be nice to just see, you know, a red infect and just give it Husk, and then just not worry. That could be okay. That could be okay. I think I'm gonna try it. Experiment here. Experiment. We'll see. This feels worse than Viscera hands. Well, yeah, but, you know, there's highs and lows to every rune blade. We found the highs. We also definitely found the lows. They were so low. You've never lost with Emperor at your locals, but there's also no Kano. Yeah, that's a big one, you know? Definitely a big difference. If there's Kano, then Emperor will not win that event. It's not possible. It is just not possible. Alright, what do you think? Is it a red spike with Blood Rot over the top? Oh well. Oh! It was! The bastard. Whatever will I do? Widespread. Alright, we got all kinds of goodies here. I don't really want to pop Quill Hand for this. I think I just go Envelope, throw it, Arsenal the Runeblood Incantation. Kind of a weird turn, but it at least presents 8. Or no, more than 8. It presents 9. Yes, 9. Big deal. If I play out the Runeblood, then I just don't really attack this turn. Like, I guess I'd Runeblood Flail. That's it. Arsenal Shadow Puppetry. Go for a big turn next hand. That's probably okay. I'm taking an extra 3 this turn then. 4 this turn. Oh my god, down to 13 already. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I probably could have overblocked pretty safely, but, you know, then Arakni does the other thing where they just play another stealth card on the next, and then spike it then, you know? They'll spike it one way or another. We got a Deathly Wail, so this is our vexing hand, basically. Or is it? In theory, if I full keep this hand, which I'm not saying I'm gonna do, but if I full keep this hand, then I can go Envelope, Envelope, Runeblood, Deathly Wail. Pretty big turn. I mean, the rate on these cards is terrible, because they are yellow and blue. But it lets me Deathly Wail without needing to use Vexing. It lets me drop a Runeblood Incantation. I mean, I'm forced to use Carrion Husk on this hand anyway. Actually, I think I might just crown away an Envelope and see if that changes anything. That also lets me hold Carrion Husk for the next attack, in theory. In theory. They could also just spike it right now, because they have Red Backshroud. So, if they just go for the spike, and all I did was block with Crown, then they'll just pass their turn. Carrion Husk did nothing. So I actually think I have to Husk right now, but then I'm wide open to the next thing, which they will spike, no matter what. That is the danger of Husk into Arakni, I guess. The danger of Husk into Arakni. It's okay. I'll let it happen. They're gonna flick. Okay. Well, I wasn't blocking the next attack anyway, most likely. Sure. Ethan, do you like metal music? Do you like Vikings? Do you like music about Norse mythology? If you answer yes to all these questions, you're gonna send you something. Those are all... Okay, metal music, not really. Vikings, yes. Music about Norse mythology? Sometimes. Sometimes. Not the answers you're looking for. I apologize. Okay, well. Their damage is pretty face up here. Maybe I do just go the route of... Well, no, because they could snaps on this. I want to be greedy, but I don't want to be stupid, you know? That's the difference. They know that it's leave no witnesses on top, so I can't let this hit, because they'll snaps and then leave no witnesses like 1000%. It could also be a razor, which would be crazy. Crazy if it's a razor. And I would have to make the call immediately on moving this out of Arsenal then. Very strange. But this is the card I want. But if it's a razor, then I need to get this out, because otherwise they're going to leave no witnesses me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I could also just block around the razor. Block 7. And then my turn is a forced vexing turn. Oh god. I want to play the Runeblood though. There's no way I get the 3 turns out of it at this rate. Very odd. Very odd. They could also snaps anyway. God, what if it's just another leave no witnesses? I think we're going to do this and then actually just creepers out the Runeblood into the flail. Actually, there's no point in creepers. This has go again anyway. It would be if I want the flail attack. I guess I could try to flail. They only have crown and flick knives to prevent it. Lean into my turn with more rune chance. Screw it, I'm in. Oh, snaps anyway. Snaps anyway. Here we go. Codex of Inertia. You bastard. Oh, that's worse than I could have possibly imagined. They got the snatch hit effect anyway. Look at this. Look at this. And now the Runeblood is wasted, basically. Ooh, man. Oh, that was so good. Codex of Inertia. You bastard. Well, I think I just let it hit. I'll save crown then. I'm getting Inertia anyway. Alright, I'm in. Maybe Putrid Stirrings one day does something for me. But today it just deals me damage. Today, that's all it's doing. Yeah, I think Husk was just straight wrong into Arakni. It's way too hard to call where they're going to spike. It could always be the first or the second attack. Feels a little bit too rough to get full value out of. I mean, in the end, you know, this blocked 3 for me. Dyadic would have also blocked 3 for me. But not give me the blood debt, right? All right. So this turn, I need to somehow survive with only blocking 4, and we might win. I need to somehow survive only blocking with these cards. So let's make one of them a 3-block, shall we? That'll be the plan. Hopefully make one a 3-block. Nope. 2 blocks galore. 2 blocks galore. Oh, that was actually pretty good of them to flick that here. Spellbound does nothing now. I should have blocked with this here. I mean, we're always dead to this hand. Let's be real. Yeah, we're just super dead. Super dead. Oh, hell yeah. Can Azuri swap me on this one? Gotcha. Alright, so we die to our own blood debt. Cool. Oh, redback. Razor. Oh, drawing the Razor off of the Codex of Inertia. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could have done that game either. The start was decent. I think the second hand I should have just committed to blocks way earlier, and just that was always the vexing hand, like from the get-go. Might have been the difference. But Carrion Husk was also, whew, not the right call. Not the right call. Alright, you know what, Yuanji? I ain't you. This isn't too clean, not gonna lie. I'm no Yuanji. I can't just make this deck within 3 minutes, walk in and win a Battle Hardened. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. Into the other Ira, they were straight fatigue, so Skullcap did nothing. So we'll take Crown, just to help a tiny bit. Although they look more aggressive, don't they? Widespread is more guaranteed to be live on next turn. They're going to have an arsenal, obviously, but it's pretty face up to show them the widespread. But I will lead the turn with 3 rune chants. 1, 2. I think I'll still just do it. There we go. Vynnset has this issue where if you get a good start, you can snowball, but if you don't, the game kind of falls apart. Yeah, there were a couple of games, though, where the start was strong, and then just the middle fell apart. Because if you don't find the extra rune chant generation, then you don't really get to just play hands off the top. You just can't, you know? Well, see, I'd like to full keep this hand. This is kind of that aggressive start we're looking for. Going to the turn with 3 rune chants. Can play out the widespread, Mavrian for go again. Into pay for the Deathly Arsenal Mavrian for next turn to try to go wide again. With this next Deathly that'll be parked there. Or just give up this as an arsenal piece, block with the Dread Triptych if we need to. It's okay. Seems okay. You've been enjoying your new Prism. It's got a Vynnset. You got a Vynnset good at the skirmish you played in. You banished a Red Whale, cracked Quill Hand in response, Halo for Figment of Judgment, and flipped it face down. Which one's Figment of Judgment? I mean, regardless, you just kind of gain 4 in that play, right? Seems pretty good. Alright, no Husk means Zephyr Needle's gonna get me. Zephyr Needle's gonna get me. Not much I can do about it. I didn't bring Husk. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I only took 4 damage. Okay, well, could be a Razor, you know? Could be a Razor. No life threshold we super care about, so if it is, who cares? The Mavrian in Arsenal for next turn, with a Deathly Whale parked, hopefully means that we kind of get 2 good turns back to back, which is the momentum we need. In the off chance that they just full keep, try to go crazy aggro, I mean, it won't really work because Widespread's going to throw them off. So I don't think I really need to block with armor right now. We're okay. No mask either. We're good. Flip a card face down on enter. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really good. Nice. Very nice. So I think they always block the widespread anyway. So I don't really want to give him the red. I think I can give him the blue right now. It takes a blue from their hand and 2 cards to full block it. Oh, okay. So they're giving up on the arsenal. Oh, no, not yet. Never mind. Just a little visual lag. So we'd hope that this would hit then, but with Crown it might not. With Crown it might not. Okay, they're going to Crown now. All right. I guess this plays around a potential second attack, forcing the hit effect through. So they should Crown their arsenal, you'd expect. Oh, it's a Fate in arsenal anyway. Okay. Widespread, no biggie dealy. Yeah, honestly, that was like so face up. It probably should have just been the Deathly Whale. But there's a chance that they just didn't have a D-Rack to put there because we didn't let them filter anything. All right. This hand lets the 2 cost be playable. I could Mauvrion, send the 2 cost, then Creepers in, read the runes, send the Deathly Whale. Seems pretty decent. Although then I'm keeping an entire blue just to do that. Interesting, interesting. Whereas the other option is Mauve Skies, Phantom Wraith, then just play Widespread from hand. That's kind of interesting. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Another Zephyr, you bastard. A give and take as well. Alright, this is fun. And they end turn. Is there any way Widespread is right? I could just lead with Vexing if I do that. I would banish Widespread. I'd get 4 rune chants because I've got 1 here, 1 from here, 1 from Vexing. I lead with it off the Mauvrion. 4 rune chants is awkward for them to deal with, so I can try to close chain and immediately get something out. Then I could just launch the Phantom Wraith from hand, I guess. Actually, if that was the play, I should have just blocked down with both of these cards, saved HP, and just read the runes after. I could also still Creepers in. Oh, actually, I like this. I like this. Yeah. We're good. I'm in. Yep, because I'll have the 1 floating, so I can Creepers in, read the runes after the Phantom Wraith. Alright. Not terrible, not terrible. And Widespread should be a little tricky because they don't have Tunic up to just go Pitch Blue Tunic, block 2. In theory. That art is so interesting. I want to know more about Nazareth. You know, what's going on there? Also, you want to know something funny? Check this out. There's an actual Oh, wait, where's the card with the flavor text? I guess it's not Widespread Destruction. There is some card in Vynnset that has flavor text that says Blasphemmet instead of Blasmofet. Like, legitimately typoed. I forget which card it is. Alright, so they did just go ahead and pitch 4. So we take their full hand no matter what, at least. Creepers will break. Because no arcane was dealt, which is kind of sad, but at least it lets us read the runes to lead into next turn. Which I think that's got to be worth it, right? Is it worth it? I mean, Vexing's already broken. I've got the Deathly Well cracked, so if I read the runes, then at least the lead with Deathly is live. Who knows? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. Maybe that should have been the play in between. Instead of the Phantom Wraith, is just do that. But then then I'm left with no rune chance for next turn. I don't know. Go Putrid. And can just play this whole hand. Oh no, no go again. Actually no go again. I can't do that. Huh. Yeah, so no go again on this hand. All I can do is try to go tall, I guess. Can play out the Deathly Wail. Can make sure that one arcane gets through, so I can start my next turn with 3 rune chance again. That doesn't seem awful. Just not much of like a turtle crack turn with this. It is already 5 rune chance. But I think I want to make sure the Deathly Wail gets through. Alright. So I'll pay 1. It also will then trigger on myself. I think this turn was too awkward for me. Too awkward. Fan for go again for more pump. Man, everyone likes their greedy fan plays. Everyone likes their greedy fan plays. I think I'm just gonna try to let the fan play chill. If it saves a completely bricked hand, that's where the value is high, right? If the hand is completely bricked. But to just fish for go again, I don't think so. I think my mistake is just Creepers shouldn't have been used there. Because then I could Creepers in the Putrid. Would that even work? Actually, that wouldn't have been great either, because the rune chance would pop on the first attack. And then I'm playing Putrid, but I can't rune gate. Yeah, so actually it didn't change anything for this turn. I don't think so. But this at least, like I said, leads me with 3 rune chance on the next turn, because I pinged myself, they got pinged, and I'm going to banish a card. So at minimum, like a widespread turn is playable. Would love to see a pummel too. Pummel would be nice. Might want to keep the envelope in arsenal just in case you need the extra enchant. I don't think so. I mean, there's always 3 next turn, right? The only one that needs 4 is the widespread annihilation. This is the only one that wants 4. Because we're going to guarantee to have 3 here. Chain closes. I pinged myself. I pinged them. And banish one at start of turn. So a blue envelope in arsenal would feel a little awkward. Definitely willing to be wrong, though. What do I know about this deck? Okay. Now we're looking at banishing widespread, and then just playing Putrid widespread, so I can block with the whale. I can block with the whale. I also don't want to die to a random razor, so I unfortunately need to respect both of these attacks, this turn specifically. Give this up here, give up whale in the next attack. Definitely punished if there's another real attack here. I believe. I believe. No death to razor. Not today. And it's a give and take. I'll take the give and take. This is allowed. Boom. Going to 1. I'm not taking blood debt this turn. Or do I want to crown and get the widespread out? I mean, what am I looking for with that widespread? Nothing really. But it does give me a buffer for how I make decisions next turn. With maybe paying for flail since they don't have armor. Ooh, I could actually see blocking with crown being the correct play. I could see that. I could totally see that. Two life buffer. Yeah, hold up. Let me ask to undo this. I'm going to block with crown. The question is it actually right to cycle widespread? It probably is okay. It's a fine card in Arsenal, though. It's just totally okay. Totally okay. It guarantees that, like, I can't whiff on an attack hand, realistically. Maybe I leave it. Maybe not. I'm gonna cycle it out. We're making new choices this game. Dread Triptych. Well, that is trash. That was garbage. Don't want to pay life on Vynnset here. No, sir. Oh, widespread was fine. What was I looking for? I guess like, no, I think all I was looking for was like a pummel. That's not enough targets that really matter. Or maybe a Mavrian. Mavrian also would have been fine, because then I can follow with the flail. So I was looking for like pummel or Mavrian. I should have just left the widespread. Those aren't likely enough. This card in Arsenal is going to be pretty dead. But it should take their full hand. The card that has the Blasphemous misspell is Shade and Swing. Oh, Shade and Swing. Okay, that's not a Vynnset card. But yeah, check this out. This card legitimately has it misspelled. Fear not this carven flesh, for tonight we feast with Blasphemous. So, either this is a true typo, or Lady Barthelmont just doesn't know what she's talking about. Which is possible. Definitely could be. Buzz myself? Yeah, thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. There should be a lot more buzzes this game, to be fair. Plenty more. Alright, alright. All we gotta do is pay for one rune chant trigger. Can we do it? Okay. Choices, choices, choices. I think I can just... I guess banish Mavrian Skies, get a rune chant. And then attack them with widespread? Oh, yikes. Yikes! Oh my god, that crown was so bad. That crown was garbage. Because attacking with the widespread only takes 3 cards. I guess I could play Mauvrion. Banish Pummel. Mauvrion. Widespread Flail. Oh no, I still have to give a card to defense, so this doesn't even work. Yeah, I do have to give a card. Oh, that freaking crown. Banish Widespread, attack with Dread and Pummel. I mean, I have to give another card, though, to blocking here, or I die. So that doesn't work. Yikes, 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 yikes. Am I supposed to Ornate Tessin? What does that do? Dig for the Shadow non-attack to win? Yeah, I mean, what cheap ones are there, though? Just Envelope? Because all I'm looking for is, like, you know, Envelope Flail. That'd be it. So now is Ornate Tessin correct? I still always have to give a card, so it's like pitching into Ornate, cycling, hoping to find an Envelope, then the Envelope, or even like a Putrid does it. I did see one Putrid. So I need to, hold up, I need to do the Ornate before the Zephyr Needle, I think. I have to Ornate before blocks. Ornate cost 1. Or at least think about it. If I find the right card, then that's still -1 card here. Blocking with a card here. Banishing card. No, actually I can't do it. No. Never mind, actually. We okay. Never mind, actually. If I Dread Triptych, my hope is that it takes 2 cards. It probably doesn't even, though. Oh, yikes. I think I have to do this. Right, that's it. I'm gonna just do this. Come on. Come on, game. Why? Why did I cycle this arsenal? You dumb decision. You freaking stupid crown choice. Oh, why did I do that? Widespread was so fine. Oh, takes 3 cards? No, they got another D-React? Oh my god. Another D-React. Alright, so they take 2 cards from me again. Not great. Not great. I need to draw a blue and a Putrid, and I still win. Yikes. Or maybe they drew a red. You know? Possible. Draw red, baby. No, because if they attack, they take... Oh, they only take 1 card because of the Kodachi. Oh, never mind. If they attack, they take 1 card. I've got it. I've got it. Even if they attack, they take 1 card from me, and I win. Oh wait, no I don't, because then I'm taking 1 and I'm at 1. Oh, never mind. Rip. It's rip. It is a block both situation. Alright, my opponent looks a little stumped. It could be a non-zero blue. That could be. Ah! We've done it. We have done it. Win has been achieved. Broken. Oh wait, actually, the win is not achieved. I have to pay 2. I can't attack with flail. Oh, wait. Wait, hold up. It should have been the other one. Wait, sorry. Wrong block. Might be. It's the Deathly Whale. I'm stupid. Here we go. I didn't think about this. I thought it was the flail. This wins it. Aha, now we got it. Now we got it. Easy. Yes, yes, yes. Hard-fought victory. Well, them gaining 1 is not possible if I'm also at 1. Big brain. Big brain. No, Madlink, we're fine. It was a simple misclick. Always can undo that. It was a misclick. I definitely didn't think flail was the line. Definitely didn't. GG's. Woohoo, we got it. Alright. Cleanest Vynnset anyone's ever seen. Continues the streak. Is that an 8-0 I see? I think that definitely says 8-0. Okay. I've not played against a baseline Dori in so long. Probably need Husk, right? Let's do it. Well, I don't know, Devin, that sentence kind of reads both ways. Ethan is not a Vynnset main, so it's a fine analysis. Or I'm now a Vynnset main, also fine analysis. This will be playable next turn because we are going to bank a rune chant, lead in with 2 rune chants. It is a fatigue Dori though. So definitely not the right chess piece. Definitely not. Although this hand's pretty cool. I kind of like this. I mean, this is just a putrid Deathly Whale pummel type of hand. Seems pretty good. Karen House could block 6 if they lead with like a felling swing, you know? Boom, easy. But then I'm just going to die to Blood Debt. I mean, their win con is fatigue, so I'm really just helping them by taking Husk. Oh god, the refraction bolters break. For the value. Oh my god, they did it! They dealt themselves a damage. I'm in. They dealt themselves a damage. Now the Husk trade is fine. Not fatigue, it's trying to kill you with the axe. No, that's not how that's not what the axe is actually doing. The axe is the highest value when you return on the attack. But the deck is nothing but blues and trying to block and decimator. That's it. No, breaking refraction is not right there. But I'll take it. They dealt themselves a damage. Still much better if I didn't have Husk, though. But maybe they wouldn't have done the refraction play if I didn't have Husk, right? So there you go. It is 3 rune chance exactly. I'm slapping him with a whale, so yes, I'll pay a life. Make their pitch into rune chance inefficient here. Why go Tunic? Because this is a Fatigue Dori. Has no one seen Fatigue Dori before? I thought this deck is like a known quantity. This deck is like super basic. It's everywhere. Shunts, Oasis, Warrior's Valor. Yep. Actually, the only reason to pay, I guess, was to give myself a enchant, more so than make sure it hits, because I know I'm always going to pummel here. So yeah, paying a life was more so on my end. I wonder if that's worth it, though. Probably wasn't. Probably was not. Devin actually played Decimator Great Axe at Battle Hardened Cincy. No, what was it? Wasn't it Cincy was like the first Battle Hardened with Dustildon? Yeah. Where'd you end up? Didn't you bubble out of top 8? We're getting there. Who knows what's going on? Oh, this is interesting. They're pitching into Shunt after the rune chants have already hit. 32nd? Ah, man. So that's like 1 win away. Well, and better tiebreakers. It's like bottom of the, what, X3s? Middle of the X3s? Okay, they had no blue anyway. Middle of X3, yes. Oh, wait a second. What is going on here? Now I'm so confused. Why wouldn't... What? I mean, I'll allow it, opponent, but why on earth wouldn't you pitch Unmovable into the Steelblade Shunt? You can pitch into 2 of my rune chants, leave the last floating for Steelblade. It's okay. The axe seems like it doesn't fit with any hero. Oh, it definitely fits with Dori. It's quite okay. Because if it hits again, then, like, you know, Dori triggers. So Warrior's Valor, the Refraction Bolters, like, those plays line up really well with Go again on the axe. Alright, 4 rune chants. Oh, we can cast Oblivion. We've done it. Oh my goodness. I think this is the play, right? I'm going to banish this. That's 4 rune chants. I can... Vexing. I can't really get Go again, though, with this hand. Oh, that's sad. So actually, is it just Creepers the Read the Runes? And then play Oblivion? It does work like that, right? I can just launch Widespread before the rune trance break. I can Spellbound. You think Pummel Creeper's Runes is better? Okay. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. 2 back-to-back Pummel turns is pretty big. But I haven't seen any of my Go Again cards, and having the Nazareth out would be kind of nuts. I don't know. Not giving this up would be crazy. It just sits there. She can't really kill it. I think I've got to play it out. I think I've got to play it out. My question is, can I play the widespread and then creepers immediately before the rune chants go? I don't know this interaction. Okay, I guess not. In that case, we're just going to pummel. There we go. The decision has been made by the game. It does not work like that. Alright, then it is a pummel turn. Not by choice. Oh? Interesting. You don't have like another blue and movable here? A shunt? Something? Oh my goodness. We're getting free damage. Wow, I was not expecting this. I can just pay 4 life at some point in the game and they die. See, it worked? Wait, what worked? Was that your suggestion, the pummel line? Oh, yes. Hey, it was still up to the game. It was still up to Talishar. If this thing glowed green, I was going to do it the other way. Coin flip. Alright, now we've got widespread into pay for creepers envelope. No, that doesn't do anything. Because I'll only have 1 rune gate. So actually, I don't want a widespread. I would rather just banish one of the other ones. Banish one of the other ones. Oh, but then this doesn't get its value on the +3. Oh, that's so weird. I think I crown then. I think I crown. I'm looking for a different non-attack here. I'd like a different non-attack, please. Oh, that ain't it. That is not it. Well then. Well then. Is there still a play, though, where now that I have the blue, I could go widespread. Hold up. I'm in the Matrix for a second. I could go widespread. No! This turn was going to be so cool. Hold up. The plan was going to be banish widespread, yes? Banish widespread. Then creepers in envelope on the chain. Pay 1 life with Vynnset. Close the chain. Widespread lets me banish another card. Then vexing play. That was it. That was going to be it. Ah, oh well. We did get the win anyway, though. I think that works, right, though? Because it cares about on the combat chain. So you can creepers in on top. The fact that I paid with Vynnset means widespread now targets me as well. I close it. I can banish the Phantom Wraith at that point. Go for the Vexing. Drop the Vexing. And I still have widespread in Arsenal for next turn. Oh, that was actually going to be pretty cool. Oh well. It's not pointless. It's not pointless at all to talk about new lines. Because that never came up before. That was never a play line that we've seen in these past 9 games. Oh, this guy again. Ye old Ice Lexi player. Well, we know what to do. We just throw rune chants. Just throw some rune chants. So they want to Honing Hood, but we could actually kind of punish them with the Phantom Wraith. Well, it's not a huge punish, actually. Is it a punish? It kind of is, right? They're going to go down a card. I can then just Shadow Puppetry, throw Phantom Wraith Flail. That seems kind of worth it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Now it's so worth it. Oh, get walked on. Oof. I like this. I like this. I definitely didn't need to play the Shadow Puppetry, but whatever. I want to flail. Nice. Hey, we get the cheese in now. Oath of the Arknight. Well, the way I lose the game is if I don't draw attacks. So I actually think I'm fine getting rid of that. That is okay with me. Oh, heck yeah. And we get a Rinchant out of this? Broken turn. We've done it. Oh! Okay, actually, look at that. Oath of the Arknight Banish is the only reason I found this attack. Otherwise, it would have been Oath, Oath, Putrid Dread. Sick. Alright, they definitely still have a decent turn here, though. Starting with Pulse. Starting with Pulse in a short game. Scary stuff. But we should be able to get widespread through here. I can just pay for Oath, if anything. Or Vexing. Still block with Blizzard Bolt. It's all possible. Winter's Bite. Well, I guess I'm discarding the Putrid then. How tall is this Blizzard Bolt? I didn't pay attention. It is 7. 7 with Go again, but they revealed Polar Blast, which they can't do anything with. So if I want to give up the Creepers, then I block the Perfect 7 and keep the Crown Cycle for later. Is that stronger than... The opening hand sucked? Yeah, I mean, they had to do something to cycle it. But the punish was what was so big. I don't think I really need the Crown Cycle, so I'm going to give up the Creepers, I guess. Just block the hard 7. We're going to banish the Polar Blast with the Widespread anyway. They don't have AB. Here we go. Nice. Good play. Imagine ending with D-Rad with Drad and Arsenal. Oh, Dread as in Dread Triptych. Without Crown. Why you gotta remind me of that game, Mad Link? Why you gotta call me out like that? We were having fun a second ago. Alright, game seems to be going decent so far. Nice, nice. This is a pummel hand, we've got Vexing. Things are looking good. Oh my word. Well, they can't dominate whatever they attack with. Or, like, they can't even pump it. So, I think I'm always good to cover with a card and armor. And I just don't have to worry. Yeah, so I just give Crown and a card. And then my turn is Banish Widespread, Vexing, launch it, pummel it, and that's it. Right? That's just it. Nope. We don't want to sync these. I'm fine with these. Alright, Widespread, do your thing. Actually, it's more so Pummel that's going to carry this turn. Alright, Pummel, do your thing. Let's go. Pretty obvious it's a Pummel here, though, because I don't have creepers to make it look like it's something other. But they don't run D-Reacts, so they either have to, you know, block over or just let it be. If they overblock, then I'll just Arsenal the Pummel, right? Potential to get stuck. There is potential to get stuck with no way to practically make rune chants. Never going to write that off, but at least with Pummel and Arsenal, it could just be a naturally drawn attack from hand. Could work. Could do the same thing. Alright, do you just die? Alright. That is 10 games with Vinny. That is 10 games. Yo, wanna jump on? Yuanji is awake for, like, 1 game. Alright, Yuanji's up. I'm gonna see if he wants to do a game on stream to cap it, and that'll be good for the day. Let me see, he's in a Discord. I gotta go talk to him real quick.
Yo, he's playing Great Axe.
Hey, Yuanji, you want to play 1 game on stream for the Vynnset deck? Or are you in a game?
I'm in a game, and also I'm uploading videos.
Ah, okay. Next time. Alright, there you go. That's the answer. He is busy right now. Oh well. Decent day, though. You know, Vynnset ain't for me. Deck was really cool. I think me choosing to go first was probably wrong, like, every time. Because if I remember from the stream games, Yuanji was kind of just going second and hoping the game was over in, like, 3 turns. Which Vexing Quillhand does a lot for in that regard. The ability to just shorten the game and make sure that going second you've got tempo. So I didn't really try that ever. I think every time I had the choice I went first. So that could have been a problem. Probably a big problem. Also, just never touched the deck before. But that was fun. That was fun. We're going to call it for the day. Back tomorrow with... Oh my god, constructed Vynnset's probably going to be a nightmare. But that was the idea. Was we navigate upwards. Start at Blitz. Move on to CC. For the week. Because like I said, unfortunately, I can't stream any of the decks we're testing for Nats. Because the test team has it all under lock and key. So I've got to do other things in the meantime. So enjoy the scuffed Vynnset gameplay this week. And we'll be back with more tomorrow, like I said. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. Woo! Step, arms, spin. What? Woo! And slide and tango. 1, 2, 1, 2. Slide.